Okay, there we go. Wonderful. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out. You don't want to see my face. There we go. Review this as full screen. It's not full screen, but it's close. Alright, now I'll go ahead and share this. Post it to... I don't think anybody's here yet, so I'm safe to go ahead and... Get this. Do that, and then we're going to go to Discord. Kami. Okay, so all the shares have been done. Right. All the shares have been done. Oh, and I am currently the only person watching this, but that's okay. All right. Those of you who are watching this on a playback, hello, my name is Elite Trainer Kenway, and I am attempting to solo the Blueberry Academy Elite Four. There's an asterisk on that because the Blueberry Academy Elite Four are all double battles, no single battles. So, what I've decided to do is I'm going to bring a Magikarp, a level 1 Magikarp, into each battle. Oh, I didn't want to connect to the internet. I have literally no need to connect to the internet right now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take... You know what? Let me move my face over. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... I've got 4 level 1 Magikarps here. One for each Elite Four, one for each trainer. The reason we're doing that is because, very obviously, if I take a level 1 Magikarp into the fight with Drayton, per se, let's say, once that battle is over, that level 1 Magikarp is going to be like level 50 something probably. And so that's not the flies in the face of what we're trying to do here. So what we're trying to do is, for those of you guys who have watched my previous video a couple of months ago, I took a single Charizard starting in Pokemon Leaf Green. I named her Atsuko after the woman who designed Charizard, Atsuko Nishida. And Atsuko and I went through the Kanto Elite, or the Indigo Elite Four, solo by ourselves in Leaf Green. Then we went to Platinum, I believe. Went through the Sinnoh Elite Four. Then we went on to the Unova Elite Four, and then the Kalos Elite Four, and then the Hoenn Elite Four, and then the Alola Elite Four, and then the Galaian Star Tournament, the Ace Tournament, that thing, to get the Galar ribbon. And then we went through the Paldea Elite Four. So I posted that video a couple of months ago. And I said that when Blueberry Academy came out, I would try to solo. Atsuko and I would try to solo the Blueberry Academy Elite Four. And again, since Blueberry Academy does only double battles, we have a level 1 Magikarp who's going to join us. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Right now we are at, I think, Crispin's gym. The reason I'm doing Crispin's gym first is because that's the one I'm honestly most worried about. Now, a couple of things. Obviously, Magikarp's not going to attack. I am going to use items. I am going to use healing items. I have 66 full restores. That should be plenty. If I need to buy, I shouldn't need more than like maybe 5 or 10 with Crispin. Crispin is the one I've been most worried about, honestly. And as a matter of fact, I think even with Crispin, let me see here. I don't know what item I'm going to use. Oh, you know what? Another thing I want to do. I want to change my Terrestrial form for each fight. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat. I'm going to change Terrestrial form for each fight because there is no one good type that can take on all 5 of the Elite Four members. And is Medali where Larry is? I think it's Medali. There's no one good type that can take on all 4 of the Elite Four members and Kieran. And I did try to take on Crispin with the Dragon Terra type on Atsuko, and that did not work at all. So we're definitely not going to do Dragon Terra type. I've actually got a little sheet here. My plan is to use Water Terra on Crispin, Electric Terra on Amaris, Fairy Terra on Drayster, Steel Terra on Lacey, and then Fairy Terra again on Kieran. That's my plan. Is this in fact where Larry's rest? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. If I did not check to see if I had enough Terra Sharps to do all these terrestrial changes, so fingers crossed. I am a very fly by the seat of my pants type of content creator. So we're going to do Crispin first. So we're going to do Water Terra Shard. Oh, I do have enough water. Okay. We're going to give those to Atsuko. See, those are my extra Magikarps. So we're going to change Atsuko's Terra type to Water. And then, of course, Terra Blast is going to be a big help here. I thought about doing what is it called? I thought about doing the Stellar Terra type on Atsuko for one of these 4 battles. The problem is, I don't yet understand how defensively the Stellar Terra is. For example, I know how the Stellar Terra type works offensively. That the way it works offensively, if I understand it correctly, is that every time you switch to a different type of move, like say you use Atsuko, for example, say I used Flamethrower first, that Flamethrower would get Stab, and then I switched to Thunder Punch, that Thunder Punch would then get Stab. But if I use Flamethrower twice in a row, it wouldn't get stabbed the second time. But I don't rightly understand how that works defensively, in that is Atsuko still fire flying when he's using the Stellar Terra type? You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm just going to stay away from the Stellar Terra type until I learn more about it, because Charizard, as it is, doesn't have a great typing. That flying type makes it weak to a lot of things. So, all right. So let's get on with this. We're going to take on Crispin first, who I think we have Terra Blast. Yeah, we got Terra Blast on Crispin, which is going to come in handy. We're going to be throwing a lot of water at him. And then let's see what else he's got. Yes, I am going to be cheating. Exeggutor. So with the Water Terra type, the only thing I'm really worried about is Exeggutor. Because Exeggutor does have Solar Beam. And which one of these? Exeggutor does have Solar Beam. And with Water Terra type, it's going to be able to knock me out in one hit. if either Rotom or Talonflame set up Sunny Day, which I think they're going to. So we got Flamethrower, which we need for Exeggutor. We got Water Terra Blast, which we're going to need for pretty much everybody else. I'm going to put a Flying type move on Atsuko just for Blaziken. But I think we should be good with everything else. So what is he? Attack. Special attack. So we need a special attack. I am not a very good competitive player. You guys probably already knew that. It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons why I don't do. Is Erica the best thing I could get? Let's see. Nope, not doing that. I'm not a very good competitive player. That's one of the reasons why I don't do live stream gaming like this, is because I'm worried, genuinely worried about being judged for my play style. So I see that we got more people here. For those of you who don't know what's going on, I don't need a dragon type move. No, I don't need a dragon type move. So we're gonna get rid of Dragon Pulse for now. I'm gonna stick with Flamethrower. Actually, I'm gonna see if there's something better than Flamethrower I can throw on Atsuko real quick. I don't want Heat Wave. Let's see. Is Heat Wave better than Flamethrower? User, Hot Breath. Relief with a burn. I want to one-hit KO Exeggutor. That's what I'm trying to do. We're going to go all in on Fire Blast with Exeggutor because I am terrified Exeggutor is going to one-hit KOs. So, for those of you who don't know what's going on, I'm going to try to take on the Elite Four with just a Charizard and a Magikarp. This particular Charizard has taken on 8 other Elite Fours, kind of, sort of, 7 other Elite Fours, and the Academy Ace Tournament in Galar. So the next question is, what kind of item? I have Shell Bell on him now, but I'm trying to figure out. You know what? Oh, you know what? I know what I need. I need Focus Sash for that stinky Exeggutor and his stupid Solar Beam. That's what I need. All right. So we're going to try to take on Crispin first because, honestly, he's the one I'm most worried about. And so if I can take down Crispin, I think I can take down everybody else with Atsuko. I did try to solo Crispin earlier with the Dragon Terra Shards on Atsuko, and it did not go well. Maybe I forgot to terrestrialize the last time I did it, or what? I can't remember. Either way, we're going to try it. Atsuko has earned a ribbon for 8 different regions for battling through 8 different champions by herself. So we're going to see if we can't take on Crispin. If you guys want to, drop something in the chat. Let me know how poor you think I'm doing already. Once I get this video done, I'm going to start working on making this into its own. Or once I get this live stream done, I'm going to work on making this its own like standalone video. I just wanted to do the live stream. The main reason I wanted to do this as a live stream was because everybody was talking about how difficult the Blueberry Academy Elite Four was going to be. So I was afraid that if I just posted a video of Atsuko taking on the Blueberry Elite Four, like, people wouldn't believe it. So I thought the only way to prove it is to just do it live. So that's what we're doing. So let's go on. I need to Water Terrestrialize. We're going to take on, which of these is, we're going to, I don't know which of these is more of a threat. I think Rotom is a bigger threat to start with. And Magikarp's not going to do it. Magikarp's just going to splash. I expect Magikarp to be knocked out pretty quickly. Hey, Seb. I see you. How you doing, bud? I am glad you can make it. Like I said, once this video is done, I'm gonna post it as its own standalone video, probably next week, with just me talking. There goes Magikarp. With just me talking, over the video. I am recording this also. Like I'm recording just the Switch part and not me talking separately. So let's see. Did we knock out Rotom? I need to move my face because I can't see Rotom. I can't see how much damage I'm doing to Rotom. Oh, we did knock it. Okay, well, I didn't need to move my camera then. I didn't need to move my face. So Rotom got knocked out. And Exeggutor. Exeggutor is the one I'm really worried about. So let's go ahead. And which one does more damage? 60 base power, 100. Obviously. Let's go ahead and try to knock out Exeggutor first. Because if I can get Exeggutor knocked out, there's Talonflame Sunny Day. That's what I was afraid of. If I can get Exeggutor knocked out in this first attack, then I shouldn't have to worry about anything else Kristen needs to throw at me. So let's see. Yes! Okay, so I am not kidding when I said that Exeggutor was the biggest thing I was afraid of on this entire Elite Four thing. So with Exeggutor gone, I'm not worried about Crispin. I'm not worried about Amaris. I'm not worried about Kieran. I'm not worried about Drayton or Lacey. The main thing I was worried about was that Exeggutor. Talonflame's going to survive because I believe it has a Focus Sash. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. It didn't even need the Focus Sash. That's nuts. Oh my God. I did not realize that. I didn't realize that Magmortar had electric type attack. So now the question is, I don't want to run the risk of not being able to OHKO Magmortar. So we're going to go ahead and throw a full restore on him, on Atsuko. So I know I can withstand at least one hit from Magmortar's, what was it, Thunder that he used? I did not know that Magmortar had that move. I've actually got the Cerebi Elite Four up on the screen right in front of me, and I didn't realize that. I didn't see it. Oh my God. Okay. So we're going to have to. Oh, this is gonna suck. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to keep spamming full restore and hope that Magmortar either misses or something, because that Thunderbolt is scary. Screw it. I'm gonna. If I don't get it, I'm gonna try it again. So we're gonna go ahead and try to OHKO Magmortar. I'm not worried about your Brave Bird. I'm not terrified of you, Bird. You've got nothing on me. You're just an early route bird. You can't do anything. So let's see what Terra Blast does. I need to OHKO Magmortar. Did it work? 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 No, 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 no. Ah! Oh my God! Oh! Okay. I was so scared this run was going to be over before it started. You know what? I need to throw another full restore on Atsuko, because I can't take a single. I can't knock them both out at the same time. Oh, you know what? I could have. No, I couldn't have. No, I couldn't have knocked them both out at the same time. I don't think I did. I could have tried the aerial attack, but I don't think that would have done it. Okay. So, we know that we can survive another Brave Bird from Talonflame. So what we need to try to do is knock out that Magmortar. Let's see if we can. I'm not worried about the bird. You can't hurt me, bird. You're just a bird. I could throw a rock at your face, okay? We're worried about Magmortar. Hey, Silver, how's it going? Seb, did I max out her stats in a special way? I did not, and now we're going to start over. I did not max out her stats in a special way. See, that's the thing. I'm not very good at competitively building Pokemon. When I was in Kalos, I think. I just when I was in Kalos, I think I just maxed out her HP and special attack. All right, I need a different item because that Focus Sash did not work at all. So let's see what other items we can. We need to put something else on her. I was hoping that once I got Exeggutor out of the way, that Magmortar would be easier to take on. What other items do we have? Competitive. I am using OBS Studio. I bought a Vivitar streaming thing, capture card for my Switch at Walmart for like $20. So that's what I'm using. And other than that, it's just my laptop. What else can we? I need. Does items work for Terra moves? Hang on. I beheld my Pokemon that would normally affect you. Matchup types will still hit the holder. Oh, that's okay. It's like the opposite of the air balloon kind of. An item beheld by Pokemon. Okay, we don't need that. Do I? Okay. Don't need that. I need Gremlin Orb. Nice. An item held by a Pokemon. This pad protects the holder from effects triggered by making. I don't need that. I don't need that. Heavy duty boots. I need. What do I need? Oh wait, hey, oh, hang on. Cell battery. Hang on. Yeah, but I need a version of cell battery that boosts special attack, not attack. Metronome. You know what? Hang on. So if he throws out Rotom, I hit that with a wash. He throws out Exeggutor, I would have to hit that with Fire Blast. So Metronome wouldn't build up on Magmortar the way I need it. Zoom lens is more accurate than normal. I didn't really have a problem with that. Do we want to go with Life Orb? I'm tempted to try to use Life Orb because that will. Let me see, Life Orb. We're gonna try Life Orb on Atsuko and see if that does it. I was really excited when I took out Exeggutor. I did not realize Magmortar had a Thunder attack, but now that I know, Magmortar is going to be the first thing I go after. Yeah, Magikarp still level 1. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Majestic Water. I don't have the Majestic Water item. I thought I did. Are you talking about the Mystic Water? Because I thought I had that, but I didn't see it on the thing. No, this isn't a Charizard from Gen 1 Virtual Console. Hi, Dominic. Connie, this is Atsuko. This is the Charizard that I started with in Leaf Green. Took her through the Kanto Elite Four by herself. Soloed that. Then I took her through the Sinnoh Elite Four in Platinum, and then the Unova Elite Four, and then the Kalos Elite Four, and then Hoenn Elite Four, and then Alola Elite Four, and then the Galaian Star Tournament, and then the Paldea Elite Four, which Paldea Elite Four is the easiest of all of them. Now we're trying to take on the Blueberry Elite Four. We are starting with, you know what? Can I take out Talonflame? Oh, you know what? Rotom Wash has Thunderbolt. We're gonna keep our strategy we used a moment ago. Take out Rotom first. I was thinking that if I take out Talonflame first, it can't set up Sunny Day for Exeggutor. But Exeggutor wasn't a threat the first time we fought him, so we're gonna try to do exactly the same way we did before, with the exception of we're gonna be much more. Oh no, Magikarp got knocked out. What were the odds that was gonna happen? We're gonna be much more aggressive with Magmortar now that we know that Magmortar is a threat. Thankfully, it's not holding a focus set. It is holding the Pasho Berry, which I guess Maybe I should, you know what? If this doesn't work with this item, I may put the Passion Berry on Atsuko if we have one of those. Do you know that Playmobil released the Ferrari from Magnum PI? I did not know that. I do have a full Virtual Console Pokedex. We need... What did we do before? It was Fire Blast. Fire Blast... Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Fire Blast on Exeggutor. Oh my... And watch. Friggin' Talonflame uses Sunday. God dog it. That's fine. So long as it hits. Okay, take out the... Now let's see if... I'm not worried about the Brave Bird. The Brave Bird does not scare me. I'm not scared of this Scout Moltres, okay? Talonflame, go on about your business. You're not helping anybody in this fight, okay? The only use you had at all was to help set up Solar Beam, and Exeggutor's too slow to use Solar Beam. So go on about your business, Talonflame. I'm not worried about you. So with that, we're gonna try to Terra. We're gonna try to Water Terra Magmortar again, but with the soul soul item. I can't remember what it's called now. The soul orb. The red orb, soul orb. What's it called? And how much damage does that do to Magmortar? I would love to have knocked it out. Oh, this isn't going to go well for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to figure something else out. We're going to try the... I'm going to see if we have a Passion Berry. We're going to try that. Alternatively, we could change... Alternatively, I could give Atsuko a fire... No, I can't give him fire, Terra. What else? What else is fire weak to? Fire is weak to ground, right? Alternatively, I could give him give her ground Terra, but I really don't want to do it. Let's see if we have the Passion Berry, because that seems to work really well for Passion Berry. Okay. Pokemon hold this berry, super effective water. Oh my god. Oh, so I need the electric equivalent. Okay, so this is what I need. I need the Walken Berry. Okay, so this is what we need. Take the life orb off of Atsuko, give her the Walken Berry. We're going to... Oh, this is what we need to do. Mystic. Yeah, yeah, you know what, Seb, let me move. I'm going to move my face over so I can see there. There's no good way to put this camera. Can I put it in this corner? If I put it in the top left corner, will that help? Let's see. So we're gonna try with the Wash-On Berry. So with the Mystic Water, two things. One, I don't have it, and two, with Magmortar holding the Passion Berry, the water Terra Blast just isn't hitting it hard enough to do anything. I might try to Stellar. No, I can't. I can't use Stellar because I need a water move to take out the rest of these Pokemon. I could put a Rock type move on. I may do this next. I could put a Rock type move on Atsuko, then and they use that to take out Talonflame, and then use Earthquake for everybody else, and then maybe that would work. With the Dragon Terra shards. So we're going to Water Terrestrialize for Rotom. And then Magikarp is just going to splash. Shame you can't bring that to go through. Time to go to Hisui. I know. I was like The only complaint I had about Legends Arceus was that Charizard wasn't available in there. None of the Kanto starters were available. That really upset me. Oh no, Magikarp died again. What are the odds? Who? If you're surprised that Magikarp died, then you need to subscribe. Uh, let's see. So Rotom should be gone. Okay. Okay, so putting me in the top left corner seems to be easier for me to see everything that's going on. All right, so Rotom fainted, and Exeggutor is going to come out. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try. I don't know, because you know what? Talonflame. I'm going to take a risk. Since I know we can Oko Exeggutor, I'm going to take a risk and Air Cutter both of them. Because I think, yeah, we're just going to take some. He's going to use Protect, that's fine. So this is going to let me hit both of them at the same time to do a little bit of extra damage on Talonflame. Because I know that I can outspeed Exeggutor, that's not a problem. So, yep, that's gone. Air Cutter. Be nice if it could knock out. Of course, it's not going to knock out Talonflame. It'd be nice if it could knock out Talonflame. Now we're going to... Hang on. We need to take out... You know what? Let's see. Hang on. So, Air Cutter... Air Cutter is 60 base power. Do you guys think that Air Cutter can Oko Exeggutor? And if not, do you guys think that Solar Beam can Oko Atsuko if it doesn't work? Because it would be worth it if I could almost knock out Talonflame. I don't want to start this match over again if I don't knock out Exeggutor, though. Because it is super effective, but it's only 60 base. But it does have a heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Let me know in the comments, should I try an Air Cutter to Oko Exeggutor, or should I go with what's been working and just hit him with a Fire Blast? What do you guys think? Because it would be worth it if I could. It's not a bit more. No, because I'm water terrestrialized. I'm not. So terrestrialization, as far as I understand, only affects the type that you. It only gives you stab bonus. So being water terrestrialized wouldn't affect the flying type move. I don't think. I think we're gonna play it safe. You know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna go with Seb's idea. We're gonna try to Air Cutter to see if we can Oko Exeggutor, and if we can't, fingers crossed that we don't get Oko'd in the process. I'm not worried about your Brave Bird. Your Brave Bird doesn't do anything to me. You're already almost knocked yourself out, Talonflame. That's how useless you are. Okay, so now it's just a matter of, can we... You know what? I just realized this was not a good idea. Because now he's going to throw out Magmortar. Now I have to deal with Magmortar and... Oh my god! Talonflame... Oh no. Yep, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. We learned not to do that again. Because the barrier that yep, let's not do that again. We're going to... Oh my god, it is 44 minutes and I'm not done with the very first... I'm not... This is why I said Crispin was the biggest concern I had out of all of these. We're going to try it again. We know not to try to spam... Yep. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no. I knew about Sunny Day. I knew that Executor was going to hit me with Solar Beam with the very first, without charging. I just hoped that I could tank it, and I could not. Um, I I wonder. I'm trying to think. Are there any? There are no bug or fairy moves on Crispin's team. I wonder if I should Dragon Terrastallize and then knock out Executor using Ace Cutter, what I've been using. Just spam that. And then, is there anything on Crispin's team that can knock out a dragon? I don't think there is. And if I don't have Earthquake, I do have Bulldoze. I could spam Bulldoze. So let's go ahead and try this again. We know that Air Cutter didn't work before. This is what I'm saying. Mega None. Who is? So Rotom goes down with a Terra Water attack. Talonflame should go down with a Terra Water attack. I just haven't done it yet. Camerupt, Magmortar. Magmortar takes 2 hits to take down because of that Pesha Berry. That's the problem we had with Magmortar a minute ago. Was that did I click Rotom on that, or did I click Talonflame? I wasn't able to. I hope that I clicked Rotom. Excuse me. I hope that I clicked Rotom, because that's who I meant to click. So yeah, the only thing. Yeah, Magikarp's done. The only Pokemon that can't be OHKO'd on Crispin's team using Water Terra Blast is Magmortar, and that's just because of the thing. Okay, I Rotom. Okay, because Rotom. The reason I want to knock out Rotom is because Rotom has Thunderbolt. Rotom has Thunderbolt, so we don't want to deal with that. Which I don't know. Magmortar also has Thunderbolt. We know we can get past Executor, but I am going to hit it with another Air Cutter, simply because he's going to protect, and I don't want to waste. I want to do some damage to Talonflame. Talonflame also has a Focus Sash. That's the other thing I was thinking about is Talonflame. I don't need to try to OHKO Talonflame because that Focus Sash is not going to work. So now we need to Terra Blast. No. We need Fire Blast Executor, knock him out before he. Oh my God, you that stupid Brave Bird. Talonflame, you're going to knock yourself out because you only have one attack that can do anything to me, and that's your stupid Brave Bird. Okay, so OHKO Executor. We knew that was going to happen. That's what happened the first time. So Magmortar. So, Magmortar. Good news. I wonder if I can tank enough. I wonder if I could take enough Brave Birds to let Talonflame knock itself out. Problem with Magmortar is he can OHKO me with Thunderbolt. I don't know, because now I have that berry. So he may not be able to OHKO me. So we're going to try Terra Blast, Air Cutter. What will he throw out next? He's got a Blaziken and a Camerupt. Nope, we're going to play it safe. We're going to go ahead and we need to get rid of that Magmortar. Okay, Talonflame uses Roost. I don't care. Talonflame is one of my favorite Generation 6 Pokemon, but in this battle, it's absolutely useless. It's not doing anything for anybody. It just exists to set up. Oh my God, that was not a. Okay, so the Pasture Berry is used up. So I should. Why did you use Heat Raid? What the heck is wrong with you? All right, so we should be able to OHKO Magmortar with this very next hit. Now that the Pasture Berry is used up, which I don't know why he didn't go for the Thunderbolt, but we should be able to knock him out with this. And we knock him out. Oh my God. Why is he? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to. I don't know why when I finally get myself ready for the Thunderbolt, he doesn't use Thunderbolt. Like, I have the berry on him specifically for the Thunderbolt, and now he's refusing to use it. I don't know what's going on with that. Do the Blueberry Elite Four, do they have like adaptive? They don't have adaptive learning. That would be stupid. We're gonna try to Air Cutter and knock out both of them because I know that Talonflame can't do anything. Well, it's not gonna try to. We're gonna go ahead and knock out Magmortar. He should be done. I'm not really worried about Talonflame. Like, Talonflame can do some damage, but it can't. So long as I'm at 50% of health or more, Talonflame can't do anything. And now Sunny Day is gone. So let's see if we can OHKO. What does Camerupt have? Camerupt doesn't have anything that should be able to hurt Atsuko. So we're going to try. We haven't made it this far. Well, this is what our third or fourth attempt at Crispin. We've not made it to Camerupt. So I'm going to try to OHKO Camerupt real quick. I was able to OHKO Rotom. So let's see. Okay. So Camerupt is gone. That leaves Blaziken and Talonflame. Talonflame is only being left alive because it's practically useless in this battle. Because I knocked out the one Pokemon that's yeah. So we're gonna try to OHKO Blaziken before it can Terrastallize. You know what? I don't care if it Terrastallises because I have a Water Terra type. Blaziken can't do anything to me. So we're going to we are going to try to OHKO Blaziken. And what if we can OHKO Blaziken? I see no reason why we can't take out OHKO Talonflame. I do probably need to hit Talonflame with something else, like an Air Cutter or something, because it does have that pesky Focus Sash. Oh my god, why? I thought that would have been a much bigger hit, but that's... Alright, let's see what happens. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay. Okay. Okay, so we need a full restore. Now I'm wondering if Talonflame and Blaziken are going to be able to beat me down. I don't think so, but let's see. Let's see what Blaziken uses next. Let's see exactly how much. Okay, cool. So, we dodged that. So that's good. What is? Let's see, Air Cut. No, Air Cut is definitely not more effective than Terra Blast. Because Terra Blast gives a stab, right? The Water Terra Blast should have got a stab. Did Atsuko just dodge that a second time? Holy cow! All right, so yeah, we're gonna clear Crispin with this. Oh, I was lagging there for a second. Yeah, he did. I'm watching the replay on the live stream, and we're going. I don't want to risk it. We're gonna full restore again. Because I don't want to risk. I'm this close to the finish line with Crispin. I don't want to risk it. So we're going to full restore again. And see how much Focus Blast does. Okay. Focus Blast does less than half. Talonflame's going to use a Roost. So I should be able to knock out Blaziken and do some damage to Talonflame with Air Cutter. Okay. So we should be able to knock out Blaziken even if he uses Focus Blast. It shouldn't knock us out completely unless... Okay, no critical hit. So we're good with that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. That was absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. That hurt. Because we got past Executor, past Magmortar, OHKO'd Rotom and Camerupt. We're going to try it again. I wonder if, because of that Pesha Berry, or because of that berry that I have, I wonder if that's what prevented Magmortar from using the Thunderbolt. And if that's the reason Magmortar won't use Thunderbolt, I wonder if that would also prevent Rotom from using Thunderbolt. No, it's definitely not impossible. That was bad luck. We had a string of good luck in that Atsuko dodged 2 Focus Blasts in a row. I wonder if I'm gonna try to take out. I'm gonna try to take out Talonflame first this time, because if we take out Talonflame, Rotom. I'm hoping that if we take out Talonflame, Rotom won't be able. 2 things. One, yeah, we know that Talonflame aims its attack at Magikarp, and we know that Talonflame can keep roosting and keep using Brave Bird. So since we have that berry, we're gonna try to attack Talonflame first. I'm just gonna mute the sound to the game. Programmer 2290 said that the sound is cutting out of the game. I think that's just my internet may be struggling to keep up with stuff. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a couple of things on airplane mode in the background here. All right. So I've just disconnected 2 things. You know what? I'm going to disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi too, and just watch it on my using my cell data. Oh, hang on. Shoot. There we go. There we go. So I knocked. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the battle. We knocked out Talonflame, so that was good. Okay, so Rotom does use Thunderbolt, and it didn't really do much of anything. But now the Walking Berry is used up. Crap. So that means Magmortar is now going to want to use that attack. But Exeggutor now doesn't have Sunny Day to prep it. So Exeggutor isn't going to use Protect now because it needs to attack immediately. So we got Rotom taken care of. Now we have Talonflame taken care of. Exeggutor is super slow. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can knock out Exeggutor before it uses Solar Beam. That will bring out Camerupt. Okay, Exeggutor's gone. That'll bring out Camerupt, and Camerupt has no. I didn't know Magmortar has Sunny Day. Camerupt has no supporting roles, and I don't think it can do much damage by itself. So now with Camerupt, with Talonflame out of the way, Exeggutor out of the way, I can focus on trying to knock out Magmortar. Yeah, he uses up his Pasha Berry. So let's see what this does. He is going to hit me with a Thunderbolt. Let's see if I can tank it, though. His Pasha Berry's used up. Okay. Now let's see what Camerupt does. Oh my god. Okay. Try it again. Nope. God. Yeah, I don't know why the sound is cutting out. We know what we're doing wrong. We know how to get all the way to Blaziken. There's no good time to knock out Camerupt. I do need the power. I do need the. You okay? Mm-hmm. I do need. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna give PP Max to Atsuko. Is there something I can replace Focus Blast with? Because I haven't used Focus Blast at all. So let's see if there's something else. What do you need?
I just want to write down some.
Pen's right there. So let's see if there's something I replace Focus Blast with. I wish I had Earthquake. I don't think Earthquake is doing enough anyway. Air Slash. how much damage does Air Cutter do? Air Slash, 75%. Okay. Let's see if there's anything that. Oh, Fire Blast. I thought you said Terra Blast. I'm sorry. Fire Blast. I don't know if Fire Blast. I only need to take out Exeggutor, so I need to Oko. So what happens normally is Talonflame sets up Sunny Day. In the same turn, Exeggutor also sets up Protect. That allows Exeggutor to use Solar Beam if it doesn't get knocked out immediately. And Solar Beam is enough to knock out Charizard with the Water Terror Crown. So I need Fire Blast. I need Fire, unless there's something else that's just as accurate. Would Heat Wave? Hang on. I don't want to use Flare Blitz. Dragon Breath. Heat Wave. Flare Blitz. Yeah, no, Fire Blast is the best thing. Fire Blast has been pretty reliable. Focus Blast, was there something I can... You know what? I saw a rock move. Not Rock Slide. Where was? Oh wait, Rock Slide is 90 base power. Oh, it's 90 accuracy. Rock Tomb. No, that's I need. Are there any rock special attacks? Is Rock Slide? I wonder if Rock Slide can knock out Thunder Punch. No. Breaking Swipe. What is Breaking Swipe? Nope. Dragon Pulse. Maybe change the EV spread. I may have to do that. We're gonna try Rock Slide because instead of Focus Blast. All right, so we know how to get all the way to Blaziken. We're gonna try this again. Program. That's what I was saying before. Is I'm not super great at doing like setting up EVs and IVs and all that stuff. That's like the main reason I don't do streaming for Pokemon is like I know what typically works for me. I was able to take out Olivia and Alola. She uses all rock type Pokemon. But I used Mega Charizard Z, or Mega Charizard X for that. Spread moves, lose a little bit, power hitting 2 targets. That's true. I know we can take out Crispin. I know we just have to have a little bit more luck on our side because we in the not the last playthrough but the one before we got all the way through to Blaziken. But we just it's taking 2-on-1 is just difficult. I may let's see how we do in this battle, and maybe I'll let you guys walk. Maybe we'll try to walk ourselves through. No, I need water terrestrialization. It's not going to help me to wait. Even though Talonflame doesn't do much damage, it really hurt me when we got all the way to Blaziken last time. So that's got me wanting to take it out now. But we saw how well that happened, or how well that played out when we had Exeggutor and Magmortar at the same time. And I can't get through both Exeggutor and Magmortar at the same time because they both have. Exeggutor has the Solar Beam, and Magmortar has the Thunderbolt. And I need to take them out. Why did that only do half damage? What the absolute hell? That has O-code Rotom every time I've used it. Oh my god, he had one Thunderbolt, and he used it. Something happened different with this playthrough. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let us take out Rotom, because we know we need to take out Rotom before Magmortar shows up. Or before Exeggutor shows up. Let's take on Rotom. I don't know why that didn't. Maybe it's a critical hit the last few times. Every time I've used Terra Blast, it's OHKO'd Rotom. So that was really weird that it all of a sudden didn't do that. So he's going to go with Sunny Day. And I'm going to... Oh, okay. So Rock Slide will hit both. So Exeggutor is going to go with not Sunny Day. He's going to go with Protect, because he needs to protect first. So I'm going to hit him both with a Rock Slide. And so that should... He should use Protect. Oh, wow. He didn't use Protect. Okay, so Talonflame's knocked out. Why... Someone in the chat, are the Elite Four and the Blueberry Elite Four in Generation 9, are they, like, adaptive? Because Crispin is playing way differently than he did the last several times we've had a fight. I should be able to tank at least one Thunderbolt, because I still have my held item. So I should be able to... Do I try to knock out Magmortar, or do I'm afraid Exeggutor is going to use... I don't know if Exeggutor is going to use Protect or if it's going to use Solar Beam. I think it's going to use Solar Beam because Sunny Day is still up, and Magmortar doesn't have Sunny Day. Yes, it does. I feel like this decision is either going to make or break this run. We're going to try... I am really scared of both Magmortar and Exeggutor. We're going to Fire Blast Exeggutor and hope that he doesn't use Protect. Okay, Fire Blast. Exeggutor should be OHKO'd. Okay, so if we can tank Thunderbolt, which we should be able to because we have that berry. So let's see if we can tank it. Oh my god! Oh my god. This is really getting frustrating. The sun weakened... Yeah, right, yeah, you're right. The sun probably weakened the word. But, you know what? You're right, because every time we're going to try it again. Because it's weird. Every time I've attacked Rotom first, it's OHKO'd him every time. But somehow the berry didn't happen. Yeah, why do I not have that berry still? I am so not angry, but so confused right now because I gave myself the berry so that I could tank one Thunderbolt. And do the berries not activate every time? I thought the berries all, like... Are the berries one of those held items that don't always work? Like they have a 50-50 chance or a... Was it used once before? Because... Oh, no, I don't... Hang on. I want to make sure that I have the... Wait, are you... Oh my god, I thought... Oh! So the... Oh, shoot. So the berry is only used once. So the berry is only used up once, and then, like, that's it. It's not like... Oh my god. I thought that if you restarted the battle, then the berry comes back. This is why I didn't want to stream, is because I don't use berries in battles Because I don't ever need to use a berry in battle because, holy crap. So with every other solo run I've attempted, I've been able to pretty much do it with Shell Bell. Shell Bell is my held item of choice on Atsuko for the most part. That's what I used in Galar, I think, the Shell Bell. So if I lose this match, I need to put another berry on. I need to put another Walken berry on. Is Executor going to use Protect? Because he didn't use Protect last time. We're going to try to knock out Executor. Talonflame uses Sunny Day, but Executor didn't use Protect, and that's usually a priority move, right? What? So, yeah. So what? Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. We got Executor for knocked. I believe Atsuko's IVs are at max. I will show you guys the stats in a minute. You can tell me if you think they're at max or not. We're gonna try this. I wonder if I should give Atsuko the Rock Terra type. Programmer, let me know if in the chat if you think that Rock Terra type would be better to give to Atsuko for this battle than Water. Because Rock... Okay. Okay. We know we can Oko Magmortar. We know we can Oko Camerupt, but I don't want to take the risk of Okoing one and getting hit by the other. I don't know if Rock. What does Camerupt have? Oh shoot! Okay. Oh. Yes, so Rock is weak to grass, but we can bypass that by attacking Executor first. Okay, so if this run doesn't work out for us, I think we're going to go back to Medali. I think we're going to go back. If this doesn't work out, we're going to go back to Medali and put Rock Terra on Atsuko, because the only drawback to Rock is Executor, and we figured out that we can Oko Executor with Fire Blast. So I think that's what we're going to try to do. If this doesn't work, and I'm hoping that... How many PPs does Earth Power and Thunderbolt have? I need to watch... Alright, we're going to force roll one more time. If I can Oko Magmortar, can I withstand one Earth Power from Camerupt? That's the question. So let's see what he hits me with. 152, 65. So he hits me with... that's still like 90 something. Yeah, I can't. I still can't. Shoot, I'm gonna have to shoot. I'm gonna have to keep healing over and over again until either Thunderbolt or Earth Power runs out of. If Earth Power has 15 PP, we have enough potions to withstand that. We have 55 potions, and I don't want to sit here for 55 turns, but obviously it's not gonna take that long. When I was doing the Hoenn Elite Four, I think that required a bunch of potions. Like there's as far as I'm concerned, there's no shame in using potions for this challenge, especially given that every battle is going to be 2-on-1. So I'm not worried about potions. You guys can judge me all you want to for using potions, but I don't think it's possible. Oh, that was a... Magmortar's hit got weaker just did. You guys see that? I don't think it's possible for one Pokemon to take on the entire Blueberry Elite Four without potions. If somebody could do it, maybe... I don't know. It would have to be a legendary. It would have to be something like that's bulky as hell. Okay, so we have enough health now that we can take a hit from Camerupt. So let's try to do as much damage to Camerupt and Magmortar as possible. Let's see what happens. If this doesn't work, okay, Magmortar is done. So if we can't get through, we now have Blaziken and Camerupt. Those are the last two. And we just flinched Camerupt, so that's awesome. Okay, so if we get through this, we will move on to an easier one. So I think Lacey is going to be the next. If we don't get through this, I need to knock out Camerupt because So I need a one-on-one fight with Blaziken because I could have taken Blaziken out last time had it not been for Talonflame, and now Talonflame is gone. Camerupt's about to be gone, so it's just going to be me and Blaziken unless I miss, and I'm going to be upset. If this battle doesn't work out for us, then we're going to go back to Medali and get the Rock Terra Crown. But I think we can... Okay, Camerupt's gone. Okay, so now it's just me and the Blazing Chicken. Blaziken is one of my favorite starters, though. So, can I tank this? Can I tank this? Oh my god, okay. So, for those of you who've been watching, I don't know why you're still here watching me. I guess it's entertaining watching me fail over and over again. But I think we actually can knock out Blaziken. Focus Blast. How many PP does Focus Blast have? Focus Blast is the only thing that... Oh, I don't have the internet. Somebody in the chat, let me know how much PP Focus Blast has, because he's used 2 of those already. Doesn't matter if he outspeeds me or not, because I have items outspeed Pokemon every time. Yeah, somebody let me know how many PP Focus Blast. I think it's 10. Program, if you can let me know how many PPs Focus Blast has. Okay, I avoided the attack, so that gives me an opening to... Okay, so I have an opening. So Rock Slide. Obviously, Terra Blast is going to be the best option. So he's going to hit with Focus Blast. We're going to take that because we have full HP. That hurt my feelings, but this is going to hurt his feelings a lot more. So let's see what Earth Power does. Okay, I need to be really careful here to make sure I don't let Atsuko get hit outside of having full health. Because at this point, you guys, I have failed this like 6 times. We're going to hit Blaziken. What's the most accurate move we have? Okay. We're going to hit Blaziken with 100 accuracy attack. So it better fucking work. We're going to take out Blaziken and we'll be done with Crispin. The biggest... Don't you knock me out with Shadow Claw. Okay. Terra Blast. We're done with Crispin. I don't know why you guys have... Oh, that's why. Okay, thank you, programmer. Because Terra, we must have ran out his Focus Blast PP. So we have soloed Crispin. We are an hour and 20 minutes in, and we've soloed one of the Elite Four. This is the one I was the most worried about. So let's see. You guys think... I'm thinking Lacey needs to go next. Because... So I'm going to... What I want to do is use Electric Terra for Amarys, Steel Terra for Lacey, and then Fairy for both Drayton and Kieran. So that's why I want to do Lacey next. I want to save Drayton for last, so that I'm not going to Medali to because like I don't want to put a Fairy Crown on Atsuko for Drayton and then change it to Electric and then change it back to Fairy. Number one, I don't know if I have that many Fairy Terra Shards. Number two, that's just wasted time. I don't want you guys to watch me go to Medali twice for the exact same thing. So let's go ahead and I'll let somebody in the chat. Do you think we should take on Amaris and her Steel type, or do you think we should take on Lacey? I'm sorry, Lacey and her Steel type, or Amaris? What do you think in the chat? I want to go after Lacey first because I think that's going to be after this. After so many failed attempts to take on Crispin, I think Atsuko deserves an easy run, and I think Lacey's going to be the easiest. Everything she has can be pretty much taken down by a steel move, with the exception of Slowbro and Excadrill. And we have the fire move for Excadrill. I don't know what can hit Slowbro the hardest, but I'm going to bring Thunder Punch to think that'll work. So we're gonna do Lacey, unless anybody has any objections. Yo, champ of the making. That's one Elite Four beat. Things are looking good for you. Crispin's no pushover. I know. Trust me. I've learned Crispin's not a pushover. I think I did bottle cap. I think I bottle capped Atsuko. I think I did that in Alola. I think, but we'll look, because we have to go back to Paldea anyway for the we have to go back to Paldea anyway. You know what? I have like 4 gold bottle caps, so let's see is Seb still here? Because I know Seb was really hoping I could take out Crispin. Is it Montenevera? Is that where the Hyper Trainer is? I think that's where. I think I bottle capped Atsuko in Galar actually, because I knew where the Hyper Trainer is in Galar. I'm almost certain that it's in Monte. I think Programmer said yes. I'm pretty sure it's in Montenevera, but I also pretty sure I don't need it. But we're gonna. Oh, you know what? Let's see what level. Oh, wait. So, if a Pokemon faints in a double battle in Generation 9, it doesn't gain experience. I did not know that because I was almost certain that it was going to gain experience anyway. So that's why I went ahead and bred 5 Magikarps. But, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it can be. Let's see. Yeah, Atsuko is so strong it doesn't. Yeah, Atsuko's been hyper trained. I'm pretty sure we hyper trained Atsuko in Galar. What else? Oh, well, I guess it's too late to give you guys a spoiler warning because I just had the paradoxes on screen for a second. So, retroactive spoiler alert. If you missed that, if you saw that, I'm sorry. But if you haven't beaten the story yet, I don't know, then why are you watching someone about to attempt to beat the story? So, Medali. Where is Medali? Medali, here we go. All right, Medali East. All right, Medali East, I think, is where the restaurant was at. So let me know in the chat, Amaris or Lacey. I want to go with Lacey because I feel like she's going to be the easiest. But if anybody has any objections, tell me now before I get into the restaurant. Because I very much want to take on Lacey first. Because I think she's going to be the easiest. There's also a little lag on, because I'm streaming on the Switch, and the Switch isn't built for that, I don't think. There's a little bit of lag from what I'm watching. So, do we go Steel for Lacey or do we go Electric for Amaris? Nobody has objected, so I'm gonna go Steel. Do I have enough? Oh, thank goodness! I brought Steel Terra Shards. Feed that to Atsuko. You want to change Atsuko's Terra type to Steel? Abso-flippin'-lutely. So, in an hour and a half, I thought I would be done with all 5 of these in an hour, but that did not happen. In an hour and a half, we managed to get done with one. So but I do think Crispin was the hardest to do. So let's see if we can take on the rest of the Blueberry Elite Four a little bit quicker. I do see we have 7 people here. It's been a while since I said what's going on. So if you don't know what's going on, Atsuko and I took on every other region's Elite Fours solo. Indigo, it's the Indigo Elite Four, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, and Paldea. And now we're trying to solo the Blueberry Elite Four. But since the Blueberry Elite Four, since Blueberry Academy does double battles, we're bringing Magikarp along for the ride. So that's what we're doing. The reason I want to do this on the live stream, and I said this at the start of the stream, is because Blueberry Elite Four was said to be like a really competitive, like meta Elite Four, where they all use items and all that. They all use competitive movesets and all that. I don't know if their Pokemon are hyper trained or not. I need to find a Pokemon Center. But you know what? Yeah, I do need to find a Pokemon Center because anyway. So what I was saying is because the Blueberry Academy Elite Four is supposed to be very close to VGC, and they're supposed to be certainly better than the Paldea Elite Four, but better than your typical Elite Four. I didn't think anybody would believe me if I said that Charizard was able to solo the Blueberry Elite Four. So, what am I doing? There. So, because I'm going to pay with LP. Nope, I don't have enough. I'm going to pay with cash. Because I don't think people would believe me if I say that Charizard soloed the Blueberry Elite Four, we're doing it on a live stream. And you guys have seen what that looks like. So we're going to save the adventure, saving the Pokemon adventure. I turned off autosave because I've already beat Kieran. Spoiler alert, I guess. I've already beat Kieran once. Oh, no. I don't want to fight Lacey yet. I forgot to change my moveset. Let's see. You know what? I may not need to change my moveset because we're going to use Terra Blast, Steel type. Oh, she gives me the option. Never mind. So, what? I don't know what we would need to take out Slowbro. I think Thunder Punch can take out Slowbro. Does Slowbro's ability, Oblivious, does that keep it from getting super effective attacks used against it? Let's see. We are going to change Fire Blast to Flamethrower because Fire Blast is super strong, but it's very inaccurate. I don't want to run the risk of it missing when it's time to take on Excadrill. Let's see. Use Team to learn moves. Slowbro. Is Galarian Slowbro, is it Water Psychic? Because on Cerebi, it doesn't actually say what its type is. Is it Water Psychic? Or does Oblivious not give it any, take away its weaknesses? Because if it's water, then I could take it out with Thunder Punch or Solar Beam, but I don't have Sunny Day. We're going to give it Thunder Punch. We're going to try Thunder Punch. I don't think Rock Slide is going to be used at all for this. If anything, Air Slash will be used against Whimsicott. So we're going to try this. Back to what I was saying a minute ago. I turned off autosave because when we get to Kieran, spoiler alert, if you use Ogerpon in the fight against Kieran, you get a special dialogue. I'm curious, because I caught Terrapagos in Violet, I'm curious to see if there's special dialogue if you use Terrapagos against Kieran. And because I don't want to play through the Elite Four again right now, and because I know that Atsuko doesn't get a ribbon for this, I'm going to save right before the fight with Kieran, take Kieran out, end the live stream, and then I'm going to redo the fight with Kieran again, but with Terrapagos, just to see. And there's a few Pokemon I want to try with Kieran. I also want to try to use a Hydrapple to see if there's special dialogue with that, because that's what he has. I want to see if I want to look for special dialogue once I get to Kieran. But there's no point in playing all the way through again when I could just save right before it and not save after I beat him. So hopefully you guys who are sticking around, who've stuck around this far, thank you. It took a while to get through Crispin, so let's see if we can get through Lacey a little bit quicker. Let's see, Whimsicott and Granbull. Whimsicott has the Focus Sash, but who do we want to take out first? I feel like this Tailwind, doesn't that speed up her team? Play rough, Ice Punch, nothing, cancer, Ice Punch. So Granbull's Fire Punch could pose a problem for Atsuko. So let's go ahead and knock out Granbull first. And Magikarp, you can just play in the corner and eat crayons. So let's try this and see what's happening. Let's see if... I hope Lacey is easier than Crispin. And I hope that Amaris is easier than Crispin. Because I'm not going to do 7-hour live stream. Granbull's done. That's what we were hoping for. I'm not going to do a 7-hour live stream taking on these Elite Fours. For one, I got to go pick my daughter up from school in two hours. And for two, I have other things to do today. And I'm not a streamer by any means. I can't sit here and talk for 7-8 hours. I can react to things, but I don't know what is good to use against Slowbro. So Slowbro's his ability must make it to where Slowbro's ability must make it to where it just doesn't get super effective attacks against it. Oh, we're going to try and take out Whimsicott. I know we can take on Whimsicott. Quick draw made. I'm not worried. So Whimsicott does have a Focus Sash, so it... Oh my god. Okay, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to hurt. I also forgot to change Atsuko's item for this. Oh my god, I forgot to change Atsuko's item, you guys. I cannot believe that. Oh, no, you're good, Seb. Seb, we did get through Crispin. Finally. It took a lot of work, but we got through Crispin. So we're going to try to Terra Blast. We need to take out... I want to take out Whimsicott. Because I'm afraid that Whimsicott is going to do something that I'm not expecting. So we're going to go ahead and take out Whimsicott, knock him out. That should bring out Primarina, which Primarina shouldn't have... Primarina doesn't have anything that can hurt Atsuko, I don't think. I mean, not like... When I say hurt, I mean like Oko it. So now we can focus on Slowbro and that pesky flamethrower of his. Okay. So yeah, we took out Crispin, but it was a struggle. I don't remember what. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna suck. I forgot to put an item on Atsuko for this battle. Oh my. Okay, Throat Spray was used up. So full restore on Atsuko. So now we know that Hyper Voice won't be as strong as it was. I feel like I did a decent amount of research, or not research, I did a decent amount of oh my god. Okay, we need to put an item on Atsuko. And I don't know what oh my god. Oh my god. I was not expecting Lacey to yeah. Alright. So we know that Focus Sash isn't going to do anything. Because we know that for Focus Sash to work, I believe, the Pokemon has to be at full health when it's hit. So it is pretty much ignores what would have been an Oko. So what item can I put on Hearthblade Mask? What item can I put on Atsuko? Held by Pokemon's hooded cloak conceals the holder, tricking the eyes of enemies, protecting additional effects of moves. Don't need that. Don't need those. Lustrous Orb. Safety goggles. Assault vest. The boot special defense. That's not gonna help me. No. No. An item held by a Pokemon. This move that would normally have no effect to type back up. Okay. Oh! Programmer, so what happened was Primarina hit me with Hyper Voice, but its throat spray was used up. So I thought that Hyper Voice was going to be as strong the next turn, and it was. So between Hyper Voice and Flamethrower, Atsuko got knocked out. So I'm trying to figure out what the best item is to help. Lagging Tail, no. Metronome. No. I don't know. If I use Metronome, if I use 3 Terra Blasts in a row, Metronome might give me enough strength to knock out Primarina in one hit. Does Metronome account for the use of HP restoring items? Like if I use Flame Terra Blast twice, and I have Metronome, and I then for my third turn I then use a full restore, would Metronome still be in effect on the third Terra Blast, or does using an HP restoring item or an item of any type, would that interrupt Metronome? Because it's just the same move, right? Oh, light ball leftovers. For someone who isn't a streamer, you're doing well keeping the stream organized. Yeah, I mean, I do have. You say that. My computer just got knocked over, and my soda just spilled on my work desk. So, an item can be held by the Pokemon's glittery powder casts a tricky glare that lowers the accuracy. That could be useful, but I don't think it will be for this. Oh wait, hang on. I am so. I don't know what I'm gonna go with next. I could do Wide Lens with Fire Blast. The holder acts after its target. It would be more accurate than usual. I wonder if Metronome. Does someone know if Metronome is interrupted by using items like healing items? Because I wonder if I could use Metronome to knock out Whimsicott and a third time to knock out Granbull. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Metronome. I'm going to give Metronome to Atsuko. Okay. Items may not interrupt Metronome, so we're going to try that. We're going to try to... Because I used Metronome. I've been using Metronome a lot in raids. So we're going to try to use Metronome twice to knock out Whimsicott, a third time to knock out Granbull, and a fourth time in a row to knock out Primarina. By then, if we can do that and not have healing items interrupt us, maybe we could hit Slowbro really hard with Terra Blast. Maybe that would work. But it seems like Slowbro's ability is going to make it really difficult for us to it seems like Terra Blast or Oblivious is going to make it really difficult to knock out Slowbro. No, Seb, no, absolutely. Go ahead, bud. You don't. Nobody has to be here. I'm doing this, like I said, because I don't think anybody would believe me if I said that I soloed the Elite Four with a Charizard. So that's why I'm doing this. So if somebody has to go, you guys are welcome to go. Once this live stream is done, it'll still be up on YouTube. So it's not like I'm going to take this live stream down and you'll miss it. You know. So I am worried that Lacey's going to be more difficult than Crispin, and I don't know how to feel about that. Hi. What's up? Are you fine? There's ibuprofen in the kitchen. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. What? Let's see what happens now. So we're going to hang on. There is nothing. Yeah, okay. We're going to go with our game plan, which is Terrastalize, hit Whimsicott with a Steel Beam. Then we're going to hit Whimsicott again with a Steel Beam. Then we're going to hit Grandpa with a Steel Beam. By that point, a Metronome will have, I think, doubled Atsuko's power with Steel Beam. Not Steel Beam, Terra Blast, you know what I mean. So let's see if we can knock our way through Primarina using Metronome. Terra Blast, not Steel Beam. You guys don't know what I meant. Let's see if this will work. I don't know. The Whimsicott holds down to 1 HP. We knew that was going to happen. Rock Solid Strategy, going after weaknesses. Returning you back on me. What does Granbull have a fire? Oh, Granbull has Fire Punch. I forgot about that. I took out Granbull first, didn't I? I need to take out Granbull now before it uses Fire Punch on me. Doesn't matter if I attack a different Pokemon, just as long as I'm using the same attack. Whimsicott used Tailwind. I think if I'm not mistaken, Tailwind just makes the opponent seem faster. I think that's all it does. I don't think that Tailwind is doing anything else. And Charizard isn't a super fast Pokemon, I don't think, on its own. I don't think. You guys let me know in the comments. I don't think Charizard is super fast by itself. So we're going to try to, you know what? We're going to try to spam Terra Blast on Slowbro. See if we can, yeah, because Whimsicott is Lacey's, Whimsicott is Lacey's Talon Flame. And you can quote me on that. Because Whimsicott is good for support, but it's not really, it's not going to do anything to Atsuko just, on its own. So we're going to try to, I think this is how we're going to win. Not by that. Do not, oh my god. Do not. Okay, oh, I don't know what that burn's going to do. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to faint from that burn or not. I am now worried about that burn. Oh, I'm worried about the burn. Let's see what happens. Ah! Dang it. That's fine. That's fine. The burn was unlucky, but we know. Yeah, I know how we're going to beat Lacey, I think. For those of you who are still here, I don't know why you're like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that entertaining on a live stream. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that burn was just really unlucky. So we're going to try again. I think this strategy of storing up power using Metronome is going to work. Maybe I want to hit Whimsicott first to get rid of its Focus Sash, then Granbull, then Whimsicott again, then Primarina, then Slowbro. Maybe try to take out Slowbro because it's the so Slowbro and Granbull have the only two fire type moves on her team. So those are the two I'm worried about. Granbull is like Exeggutor. Granbull can be OHKO'd easily using Terra Blast. But I am worried. Yeah, I think I can leave the Whimsicott alone and use Slowbro to build up my Metronome. Because Slowbro isn't weak to Metronome, or isn't weak to Terra Blast, so it's not gonna like it's gonna take like 3 Metronomes to knock out Slowbro. But we have to try to avoid getting burned again. I think if we hadn't gotten burned, I think we would have been all right. But I did notice a drop in. I was gonna go ahead and take out Granbull first. I did notice a drop in special attack on Charizard a second ago, but I don't remember what that was a result of. So if Charizard's special attack keeps getting lower, that could be a problem. So let's see. 20% boost every turn. Okay. So if we spam this over and over again, by the time we get to 5, then Terra Blast will be what, base 160 damage? I think it's base 80 to start with. It was Moonblast. Okay. Maybe that's what Moonblast does, what Whimsicott does for her team is speed up her team and lower the opponent's special attack. So we're going to try. Yeah, I want to keep hammering away on Slowbro. Oh, you know what? The light screen also doesn't help. Yeah, Whimsicott is a supporter for her team pretty much. That was a pretty hard hit. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can withstand 2 more hits. Maybe not, because that was 180, not 80. Jesus, I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, so Whimsicott used Tailwind, so that actually gives me basically a free turn on Slowbro. So Slowbro will get knocked out with the next attack. So, or should get knocked out with the next attack. But we need to keep our health up to get to the point where we can actually knock out Slowbro. Because just like with Talonflame, I'm not worried about Whimsicott until we get to where we need. Oh, Moonblast has a 10%. Okay, so we got unlucky with Moonblast and with Flamethrower before that. So we just got really unlucky. So, okay, so there's nothing that Whimsicott can hit me with that's going to hurt. So we're going to go ahead and knock out Slowbro. I think we can. This may be what happened last time. Maybe that I got hit. Okay, this is exactly what happened last time. But let's see if. Okay, so no burn. We should be good. Knock out Slowbro. No burn. No faint due to burn. So I should be able to restore health. And I should be able to OHKO Primarina. Because I believe I have used. I need to restore health first. I believe I have used Terra Blast 5 times now, which means it should be at 160 base HP. I think it's base 80 to start with. Terra Blast should be fully charged. Moonblast isn't going to do much of anything. So let's. Okay. I don't want to risk being outsped because of Tailwind. So let's. Oh, Throat Spray boost special attack for the next turn. I thought, okay, so Tailwind was petered out, but because we don't want to be here for 6 hours, I want to be really careful against these Pokemon. Primarina, yeah, because Hyper Voice was really painful last time with Primarina after Throat Spray. So let's see what Hyper Voice does. Yeah, Hyper Voice is dangerous. So let's keep. You guys make fun of me all you want. I would rather be careful than have to redo this match again. So I don't know how long the boost special attack boost for Hyper Voice is. Hyper Voice, yeah, I think we're going to just try to outlast Hyper Voice here. We've got enough full restores to do it. It's just a matter of making sure that we don't screw up. And hopefully, yeah, I hate getting hit with, every time I get hit with Moonblast, it has a chance to lower my special attack. It's already done that twice. So that sucks. But, with Metronome, it should make it alright. I don't know how many Hyper Voices Primarina has, though. I think it's just 5, maybe 10. I think it's just 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to withstand these Hyper Voices because there's just no way that I can risk being outsped. I'm pretty sure at this point I would get outsped by Primarina. Whimsicott, I guess I'm not worried about it. But Primarina is dangerous. Is as dangerous as Slowbro, unfortunately. Tailwind is petered out, so that's good. So let's try to use full restore again. Okay, it's 10. Crap. Okay, so we're gonna be here for a while. Just eating these Hyper Voices. But once we've eaten the last Hyper Voice. No. Okay. Once we have eaten the last Hyper Voice, I don't think there's anything else Primarina can do that'll be a threat to us, because it also has Moonblast, which doesn't do anything, Ice Beam, which doesn't do anything, a Shadow Ball, which doesn't do anything. So we ate a Shadow Ball against Crispin, I think. Somebody else hit us with a Shadow move. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Let's see. What does Atsuko? What ability does Atsuko have right now? Because Atsuko has Blaze. We don't need Blaze. What does Ability Patch do to Atsuko? What is Atsuko's hit? What's Charizard's hidden ability? Solar Power. I don't think that's it. That's any good for this. Harsh Sunlight. Oh no, we definitely don't need. Well, that's not going to help us or hurt us against Lacey, because we're not setting up any kind of sun or anything. This is. Okay, so that's changing. That's not going to do anything. We're going to give it a mint. Modest mint. All right. I'm gonna try it again. Be careful, you can't go back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try it again. I think that this, just like with the burn, we got unlucky with a critical hit. But we're gonna try this again. if we don't take Lacey out, it's already 2 hours into the stream. If we don't take Lacey out with this one, I don't know what the next move is going to be. Maybe go offline, figure some things out. Yeah, I can reload the save. Yeah, because I mean, otherwise I'm just losing money. You try to take out Lacey again. If we don't take her out again, then I may have to go online or offline and try to figure something else out. Because off the top of my head, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I didn't expect. I'll be honest, I didn't expect Lacey to be this hard. I thought Lacey and Drayton were going to be the easiest. So I don't know what else to do if I can't take Lacey out like this. With ability patch. Oh, ability patch is permanent. Okay, sorry. No, because it let me use the ability patch to change it back to Blaze a second ago. So ability patch, I think, is permanent only unless you use it again. Like ability patch worked twice a minute ago. Ability capsule didn't work, but ability patch worked twice to give Blaze back to Charizard. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, it let me use. After this, in just a minute, I will save and show you again. But yeah, it let me use ability patch twice. Like using the ability patch gave Charizard solar power. Using it again brought it back to Blaze. I wonder if I should try Poison Terra on Charizard, because the problem is I don't know that much about. Excuse me. There are a handful of types out there that I don't know like inherently know their strengths or weaknesses. I know that Poison is strong against Fairy, but I don't know what Poison's weak against. I don't know what Lacey has on her team that could take out a Poison type. I'm sure something on our team could take out a Poison type. I just don't know what it is. So we might. Take it on. Let's take out Whimsicott first. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do what we did against Crispin. I don't want to take out. Yeah, let's hit Whimsicott, but take it down to 1 HP. So that way, when we do need to hit it again, we don't have to worry about Focus Sash when we're all ready to take it out. So let's hit Whimsicott first, and then take out Granbull. If nothing else, that'll rid us of our only Focus Sash user. If nothing else, then we don't have to worry about that anymore. It's not longer permanent anymore. Yeah, it's no longer permanent. I mean, if you want me to try it, I can show you on the stream here in just a minute. If we beat or lose against her, because like I've sold ability patches. I'm not a competitive player. I've gotten a ton of ability patches, so I'm not super keen on keeping them. Oh no, my screen. Shoot, my computer's. Oh, did Magikarp survive I didn't know Magikarp survived the first hit. I wonder. Hang on. Since Whimsicott is down to. We're going to try this out. Because. Oh, no, hang on. Shoot, no, that's not what I thought. Oh, I need the Air Cutter back. I need to Bring Air Cutter back. Because Air Cutter would have let me knock out Whimsicott and hit Granbull at the same time. Air Cutter, I think, would have helped us just now. Magikarp just jumped up to level 28. Holy crap. But that's why we have extra Magikarp. So, because I don't want to use a Gyarados, obviously, because that defeats the whole purpose of this. So, if I had used a Ditto, no, that wouldn't have worked. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Let's do what we were gonna do. Let's do what we were doing before, because that was working. That worked really well. Let's try to. I don't think I want to knock out Whimsicott either. Because Whimsicott. The problem is Moonblast, and it has a 10% chance of lowering special attack, and it lowered my special attack twice, at least 2 or 3 times in the last battle. That's what I'm worried about with Whimsicott, is that dang Moonblast. Because like Moonblast doesn't hurt, but it does weaken Charizard's special attack, and if Charizard's special attack goes to the floor, then Charizard is useless. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, let's Terra Blast Slowbro again. Providing I don't get a critical hit against me, you should be able to tank these next units. Or we can just knock out Slowbro. That works too. So Charizard got a critical hit, I think, just then. And Lacey got all sorts of banana shape about it. The Whimsicott's not gonna. Okay, it's not gonna do much to us. But Primarina is coming out next. How fast is Primarina? I'm wondering if I should roll the dice and maybe use your first turn to boost special attack. I'm going to roll the dice. Is Tailwind in effect? I'm going to roll the dice and try to Oko Primarina. If I can Oko Primarina, then I think we win this. Oh wait, never mind. Hang on. Why is water resistant to steel? Because I thought that not that. Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot I could do that. Hang on. I forgot I could do that. Oh, it doesn't show me. Why doesn't it show me what? Huh. Okay. I thought Terra Blast was super effective on Primarina. It's not. So now I'm worried with Atsuko being at less than half health that if I'm worried that if I Thunder Punch Primarina and it doesn't knock her out, then I'm going to get knocked out with Hyper Voice. But she hasn't used Throat Spray yet. And Whimsicott is... If Tailwind's not in effect, that may be the next move Whimsicott uses. I know Light Screen in effect. I'm worried that Primarina is going to use Hyper Voice and Whimsicott is going to use Moonblast, and that's going to knock it out. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to take the risk. Because I've already challenged Lacey 3 times and didn't think it would take 3 times. I absolutely could have done that. God darn it. I absolutely could have used Thunder Punch. And maybe could have that sucks. That probably would have worked. I probably could have OHKO'd Primarina with Thunder Punch just then. Oh well. Live and learn. If we get to this exact same setup again, then I will try to be more aggressive on Primarina and see what that does. But now the plan is to do exactly what we did the first time and outlast her Hyper Voice. So she's used 2 Hyper Voices so far. So we need to try to tank 10 Hyper Voices. Then once we have eaten 10 Hyper Voices, there's 3. Once we've eaten 7 more, then we should be able to knock her out, then knock Alcremie out, then knock Whimsicott out, then Excadrill. That's the plan. Because other than Slowbro and Primarina, I don't think anybody else has anything that can hurt Charizard. So we have now, that's 4. That's 4. Nope. That is 4 Hyper Voices. I didn't realize how dangerous Primarina is going to be. That's 4 Hyper Voices, and it's got to tank 6 more, right? Because once Hyper Voice is done, if I can avoid getting a crit, that was 5. If I can avoid her getting a crit with these next 5 attacks, then I don't think Primarina has anything else in her arsenal that could knock out Charizard. I don't think she does. I know that Shadow Ball is not going to do it. I know that Moonblast, obviously we know Moonblast isn't going to do it. That's all Whimsicott has to throw at me. So that was 6, right? So we got 4 more Hyper Voices we have to eat before we can finish this matchup. This I think is the strategy that's going to work. If we just have to be lucky enough for Primarina not to get a critical hit. So I can't think of any other. That's 7. That was 7, right? Because I can't think of any other reason, a strategy to use against Lacey. I didn't think Primarina was going to be this dangerous. I thought that the Steel Terra Blast was going to OHKO Primarina. I didn't realize that her water made her less weak to steel moves. So this should be 8. That should be 8. If we have counted everything right, that should have been 8 Hyper Voices. We have 2 more left to take on. If it doesn't try, we'll use Assault Vest. I may try Assault Vest next. I really hope that these next 2... Okay. If we can... If I'm not mistaken, if my math is right, we've got 9 Hyper Voices. I'm going to give Atsuko another full restore because Lacey very well may have used PP up or PP max. Because I think Gita or somebody. Oh no! I think that somebody else in Scarlet and Violet had more than maybe I may be thinking of the Mightiest Mark raids. Somebody else in this game had more PP than what was normal. So let's see what Primarina does. If it's not Hyper Voice, then okay, Primarina's gonna use Moonblast. Moonblast hurts, but it's not gonna knock us out. So let's. I don't want to risk knocking out Whimsicott yet. So Primarina is stronger than Whimsicott, but not by much. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's be safe. Because I don't want to do this again. Let's be safe and keep restoring Atsuko's health. And like I said, you guys can if you're watching this after the fact, if you want to leave comments mocking me for using so many health restoring items, that's fine. You're welcome to try to do it without. Try to solo this game without health restoring. Oh, Shadow Ball did more damage than I expected. You know what? I forgot about Metronome. Metronome is now no longer active, but I do outspeed Primarina, so that's good to know. And we can tank another Moonblast or Shadow Ball from Primarina. So we should be able to, yeah, okay. So we'll be able to knock out Primarina here in just a moment. For that reason, I am going to give... Oh my god, I forgot that Metronome is now not working. It's working for Thunder Punch now, and not for Terra Blast, which is what I wanted it for. Which is all well and good, because when we get to Excadrill, I'm going to have to hit that with a Flamethrower anyway. So it's all well. You know what? I might switch over. I'm going to switch over. Once we get Primarina knocked out, I'm going to switch over to... I'm going to knock out Alcremie using Steel Beam. Or Terra Blast. Then I'm going to knock out Whimsicott using Flamethrower. So that when it's time to hit Excadrill with Flamethrower, then it'll be 20% stronger. I think that's... Okay. Oh... I think that's a good way to go. We're going to try to knock out Alcremie with Terra Blast. Fingers crossed that we OHKO it, because I didn't think about how hard Alcremie could hit. I didn't take that into consideration. So let's see if we OHKO it. We didn't OHKO it, and it has leftovers. Oh, but it's not gonna do much damage to us anyway. Okay. Well, Alcremie. I wonder what Alcremie has other than Recover. Do we hit? You know what? No. Let's be safe. Let's use Full Restore one more time. Because I don't want to run the risk of Whimsicott getting a crit or something and knocking us out. So I don't want to do this battle again. We're done. Okay, now we know we can take another hit from Whimsicott. I'm not worried about Alcremie using leftovers. I know I can take another Moonblast. So now we're going to use Terra Blast on Alcremie. And I may, for the very last, because this shouldn't knock out Alcremie. For the next attack, I may go ahead and use Flamethrower on Alcremie just to get an extra 20% boost. And I think that would be a good idea. Or it could knock it out. That could also happen. Oh, so now we have Excadrill to deal with. Does anything you know what? Let's do this. Let's Full Restore Atsuko to see what Excadrill is going to hit us with, what its hardest hitting move is. Because I see 4 moves, none of which stand out to me as being essentially damaging. So let's see what Excadrill is going to hit us with. Oh, Excadrill. Oh, wait, no. No, okay, wait. The Excadrill is Fairy Terra. I forgot about that. So we can just keep rocking away with Terra Blast. I don't know why I forgot about that. I completely forgot that Excadrill has the Terra Crown, and that's her ace. Oh my god. So Whimsicott doesn't hit us with anything. So, since we have full HP, oh boy. That makes me worried. Let's tank a few. I hate to say this, but let's do the Primarina thing all over again. Let's tank some high horsepowers. Oh my god, that's scary. That's gonna be scary every single time he does it. I don't know what else I can do, because I don't know if I can OHKO Excadrill. I don't know if I can knock out Excadrill in one hit. If I could, let me see. God, that's every time I see that AC go down, it's friggin' Talon Flame all over again. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's friggin' Talonflame all over again, you guys. Jesus Christ. Okay. Metronome is not super helpful. But, no, because Focus Slash isn't going to be super helpful either. Let me see. I want to get this done today. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's use Scope Lens. No, I don't want to give it. I don't want to use it. I want to give it to it. Let's use Scope Lens. There is a heightened chance for critical hits with Scope Lens. So maybe I need the Swords Dance do attack or special attack? The Swords Dance does special attack. I might could use Swords Dance. Shoot. All right, we're gonna do this again. Swords Dance. Let's see what that does. Oh, I don't need attack boost. I need special attack boosted. What was I using before? Which flying type move did I use before? Because if I can knock out, if I can get to exactly where we were a moment ago, and I can knock out Alcremie and Whimsicott at the same time, then I think if I can knock out Alcremie and Whimsicott at the same time. Excadrill has an Assault Vest, yeah. Alright. We're gonna try it with this. Because I think if I could knock out Alcremie, because it's not that I can't take out Excadrill, it's just like it was with Blaziken and Talonflame. Talonflame, yeah. It's not that I can't take out Excadrill one-on-one, it's that I can't take out Excadrill while Whimsicott's also hitting me. Because exact same thing that we saw with Talonflame. So we're going to. Oh my God! It is almost 2.5 hours into this. I did not think this was going to be this difficult. For clarification, when I did the Blueberry Academy or the Paldea Elite Four, it was like 15 minutes. I gave Atsuko Dragon Terra. Dracilization. I gave her not leftover Shell Bell, and for the rest of it, she just steamrolled through the entire Elite Four. Gita, I think Gita had one Pokemon that actually did damage stats because Atsuko outspent everybody else. I think that was. It wasn't Glamora. Maybe. I don't know who it was. But let's try this again. What did I do the first time? I hit... We're not using metronome, so it doesn't matter what moves I'm using in sequence. So we hit... We want to set up Whimsicott to get O-Code. We want to set up Whimsicott for 1 HP. So when we get down to Alcremie, we want to be able to use Air Cutter to knock out both of them. That's what we're going to try to do. That's what we want to try to do. You guys who are sticking with me, I really appreciate it. We're going to have to eat as many Hyper Voices, all 10 Hyper Voices again. That's going to suck. But I don't see any other way to get past Primarina. Other than just letting her Hyper Voices over and over again. I don't see another way to take on Primarina. Thankfully, Granbull. should I try to keep Granbull on the field instead of Whimsicott? Because Granbull does have Fire Punch, but it's not a super strong Fire Punch. And Granbull is not going... you know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm going to try to keep Granbull on the field. Because Granbull doesn't have Moonblast. So while it does have Stomping Tantrum and Fire Punch, it's not going to keep... it's not going to run the risk of lowering my special attack. But, you know what? Whimsicott was a really weak attacker. This may not have been a good idea. Because... you know what? I have a plan. I'm going to try to Air Cutter through Granbull and Slowbro. Unless Slowbro's Flamethrower is going to knock me out. That's not a good plan. This is not going to work the way I want it to work. Shoot. Because if I can... yeah, this is going to suck, but it's going to be what we have to do. Because we got to get... we have to get Whimsicott off the field before we get to Excadrill. This ain't going to work. That's not going to work. No. That's just... no, we got to get Granbull off the field first. That's not going to work at all. That was a stupid idea. And this is why I don't do live streams. Because if I do something stupid offline, nobody knows about it but me. Let's that sucked. Let's start Lacey. Let's retry Lacey. We had a strategy that worked really well right up until we got to Excadrill. So the exact same, literally the exact same thing that happened with the Crispin is now happening with Lacey, where we got a strategy, it works, we get all the way to the end, we fall short at the 2-yard line, and so now we're trying to change up the strategy, and that's not a good idea. So we're going to grind it out the same way we did a minute ago when we got all the way to Excadrill. What we're going to do differently is we're going to try to knock out Whimsicott and Alchemy at the same time. So it's going to take a couple of minutes. Once we get to Pre-Marine, it's going to take a few minutes, but we're gonna try to do it. For those of you who have just joined us, I am trying to solo the Blueberry Elite Four using only a single Charizard. Since it's dual battles, I have to have a second Pokemon on my team. So Magikarp level 1 is that Pokemon. So that's what we're doing. We've done Crispin already. That took an insanely long amount of time to do. Lacey may end up taking just as long. I may have to do a second part to this. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do a second part to this because my kids are going to be home from school next week. But I want to get through this Elite Four as soon as possible. Because I need to catch Terrapagos in a different ball than the one I've already caught him in. Let's see if we can get through. See if we can get through Lacey here. Take it slow, take it safe, do what we did the first time that worked. If we can't take out Lacey here, then I don't know what. Just like with Crispin, if we can't get through Lacey, I don't know what else to do. But I hate that Whimsicott has Focus Slash, but I'm glad that Whimsicott has it because that's the weakest Pokemon on Lacey's team. And if anybody else had Focus Slash, I don't know what it just would have been impossible. All right, so let's knock out Granbull. Yeah, let's knock out Granbull. That's what we did before. Yeah, let's knock out Bramble. I cannot have Primarina and Slowbro on the field at the same time. I cannot have Granbull and Slowbro on the field at the same time. So Whimsicott has to stay on the field until we get to Alcremie. Then the goal is to knock out Alcremie and Whimsicott in the same turn. That's our setup. That's what we're trying to do. I wonder if I could. I'm gonna try to burn Slowbro because we got a unlucky bird against us a couple of games ago. Maybe we can get really lucky and burn Slowbro. You know, fight fire with fire. One thing we can't use Dragon. Oh wow, that Slowbro outsped us. So I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to Oko Slowbro from here. Not without. Okay. What did we do last time that allowed us to get past Slowbro? That's what we did. Okay. So, both of those attacks put us, you know what, both of those attacks put us at just over full health. That's what we did. We lucked out and didn't get burned. So we're gonna see if we can burn Slowbro here. Maybe Whimsicott will use Light Screen, that'll be helpful. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Alright, Pro Gamer, I really appreciate you hanging out as long as you did, but this is a long stream, so you're not upsetting me by taking off. You're good. I really appreciate you hanging out and giving me tips on what to do. We're gonna try Lacey one more time. If we don't get Lacey knocked out this time, then I don't know what is strong against poison, because I'm almost wondering if a poison would be a better Terra Crown than steel, because poison will do the same super effective damage as steel where I need it. So let's see. If poison is defending ground, so that would put us super weak to extra drill. I have to go Terra. Fire also resists fairy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try. Maybe I can knock out. I don't know. I'm going to have to terrestrialize when I get to Primarina, I think. Because actually, no, Primarina doesn't have any water moves. Pro Gamer, you just gave me an idea. I might, if you guys will stick with me. Pro Gamer, I know you should get to go, so you're fine. If you guys will stick with me, I may move Atsuko over to Violet and give her the Stellar Terra Crown. We might try that. Let's see what we can do without terrestrializing Charizard. Okay. So Whimsicott. Oh, I can't knock out both at the same time, because that would bring out Primarina and Slowbro at the same time. We can't deal with both of those at the same time. I don't know, because Slowbro also is Side Shell Arm. Is that a water type? Water attack? Let's see. Side Shell Arm is Psychic. I wonder if Charizard can take on. You know what? We have already shook things up a lot. Let's see if I can take on Slowbro and Primarina without Terastallization. Because I just realized right now, in this moment, that Primarina doesn't have any water type attacks, and neither does Slowbro. So, it's entirely possible that I could take on both of them, because Terastallization doesn't give me any sort of defensive buff. It just changes my type. So let's. Who do we want to try to take out first? Let's try to take out Primarina, because if I do Terastallize, then I know what Slowbro. That did not work. What's up? This. What's up? Okay, there was a sword. Okay. Yes, $5 in my pants pocket down there on the floor.
I'm just gonna go get it. I have something for you.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to Stellar Terastallize Atsuko, because that will give us stab bonus every time we use a different type attack. That's what we're going to try to do. You have something good or bad to tell me? Or neither? Good, okay. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to cheat. And we're going to give... The reason I'm going to Violet is because I obviously I haven't beaten the game in Scarlet yet. So I don't have those Terra Shards yet. So we're going to give Charizard the Stellar Terra type. I don't know if we can outspeed Primarina regardless, though. I'm afraid, even with the Stellar Terra Crown, that Primarina is just going to hyper voice us to death. Is going to OHKO us every time. We're going to try this. If we... Oh, it's 12:30. We're gonna try to get through Lacey. If we can't get through Lacey in this very next attempt, then we're going to schedule another stream. Where's Atsuko? That's how disorganized I am right now. If we can't get through Lacey right now, then we're going to end the stream and reschedule. I'm going to do some homework, and we're going to reschedule this stream again for later. I say later because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do another stream again. So, oh, no. No, wait, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I messed up. I do need home. I forgot to put them in Violet. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to Stellar Terastallization, see if that works. Oh my God, have double battles is something that I'm not well versed in. If I had any other partner who could tank a hit with Atsuko, then I could blow through these one by one. But having Magikarp getting knocked out first turn, that sucks. Because that means that for every single hit thereafter, I get hit twice for every attack that I do, and that sucks. But I've soloed every other Elite Four, so I feel like putting a focus sash on Magikarp or trading Magikarp out for something else is cheating. I really don't want to do that. So we're going to try the Stellar Crown for two reasons. One, I've run out of ideas other than poison. And two, I want to see what Charizard looks like with the Stellar Crown. That's the other reason. We're down to 3 live stream viewers. I'm so sorry. I didn't think this would take this long, but yeah. So we're going to do it. We're gonna get past Lacey today. Then we're gonna get past Amaris. Then we're gonna get past Drayton. Then we're gonna make Kieran cry. Those are the next few things we're gonna do. And if we don't do that, then we will figure out another way to do it. So we've got the blueberry story finished in Violet. So we're gonna put the Stellar Terrestrial Crown on Charizard in Violet. Those of you who just got here. For the 3 of you who've been watching this whole time, thank you. I know that I'm not the most entertaining live streamer. I don't know how to be entertaining. I need to go to Medali. It's either this or poison, because the steel, with the steel type, it's too weak against Primarina and it's too weak against Slowbro and Extra Drill. So let's go. We're in Medali. The thing's right here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. While I'm doing this, you guys are welcome to tell me what you thought about what you. Thanks, Silver. I'm not confident in my abilities to do. I don't need 50 normal terror charge. You know what? Fairy is strong against Ghost, isn't it? I think it is. What just happened? Stellar Terror Shards. I was surprised he didn't have a unique dialogue when I gave him 50 Stellar Shards. I wonder if that dude already knew about the Stellar Terror Shards or the Stellar Terrestrialization, because you would think that, or that lady, you would have thought that she would have some sort of like unique dialogue, but she didn't. She just did not care. While we're here, I'm going to see if I have any better TMs in this game. Dragon Dance. I don't need my speed. I don't know, because Heat Wave. Heat Wave maybe. Does Heat Wave attacks everybody? Heat Wave would be better than Flamethrower. What else do we have while we're over here? Weather Ball. That's not going to do anything. Temper Flare. Spurred by Desperation. This user attacks a target. This move's power is doubled if the user's previous move failed. That would be cool but I don't have anything to... Breaking Swipe is going to be useless. What is that? Fire Spin. Yeah, I think we're good with that. I don't know. What if I use Stellar Terra Blast? What type is that going to be default to fire type? If someone in the comments section, let me know if you guys know this. If I use Stellar Terra Blast, what type is that going to be? Because if it's going to be fire, because Charizard's primary type is fire, then, or is it? I guess I can. Yeah, he's already been hyper trained. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's try. Did I save it? Yes. Let's try this. Let's see what Stella Terra type does against Lacey, because honestly, I've got my notes here, and under Lacey, I just have the word Steel, because I thought that Steel, using Steel Terra Blast would have been like the I did not do good enough. I was so worried about Crispin for this live stream that I wasn't worried enough about Lacey. Now I'm worried about Amaris and Drayton. I don't know, because Lacey was on Cerebi, has her listed last right before you get to Kieran. So I wonder if she is supposed to be the hardest. I feel like Drayton is supposed to be the hardest before you get to Kieran, just because he's the one that you spend most of your time talking to. Like, he has more like he's the one most eager for you to take on Kieran, and I feel like that means that he is the strongest, or at least he sees himself as the strongest of the Elite Four, and that only someone who can beat him can beat Kieran. I could be wrong about that. I'm getting ready to show you guys in about a month or two. I was hoping to get done by February, by December. I'm getting ready to show you guys the rest of my Pokemon home collection. Last time I showed you guys, I have 5,300 Pokemon. The last time I showed you guys my collection, I had 4,200, I think. You know what? Real quick, I want to show you guys a spoiler real quick. No, you know what? No, because this stream is going on way longer than what I intended to. So I'm not going to. I was going to show you guys. I have a full Pokemon Go living dex in my home. That's what I was going to show you guys. I have one of every species of Pokemon, from Bulbasaur all the way to Titan is the most recent added Pokemon. That's what I was going to show you guys. I have one of every species of Pokemon from Pokemon Go, as well as all of the Vivillon forms with a Pokemon Go stamp, as well as the Galarian forms, the Hisuian forms that are able to possible, and the couple of Paldean Pokemon. Like, I have Annihilate with a Go stamp that I caught as a Mankey or a Primeape in Go and just evolved them in Paldea. So I have there are 823. Oh, and Unknown. I have almost all the Unknown, with the exception of Z and exclamation mark, I think. Oh shoot. So I was going to show you guys that now, but I think I'm going to wait and because this stream is going on long enough. So that Magikarp has already leveled up, so we're going to replace him with shoot. I don't have another Magikarp for Kieran. I have this level 5 Sprigatito. So if I do have Magikarp eggs right here. So yeah, if we get past Lacey and the other two today, then I'll just use Sprigatito in my fight against Kieran. Let's see what item we need to give him. I wish I had music in the background. Like, I wish I was playing music. I need something. Do I want to give him? Do I want to give her leftovers? I think I'm going to go back with Scope Lens, because I think if I'm in a bind, and if I'm really lucky, that the Scope Lens will come through and we'll get a critical hit on somebody when we need it. Maybe Excadrill. So we're gonna take on Lacey one more time. If we don't beat Lacey, then we are going to end the stream, and I will do some more research and figure out the best way to take on Lacey using only a Charizard. I may have to reset Atsuko's stats, and put more stats on defense and special defense. Yeah, because Hyper Voice is a special attack, I think. But if I do that, it's going to be done off screen. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. So we're going to do one more playthrough, one more game with Lacey. If we can beat her, we will move on to Amaris, because that's next up on our list. If we can't beat her, we will do we'll reschedule for sometime in January, I think, because I'm not going to have any more time for the rest of the year. That the house is going to be this quiet because I have 2 children. My youngest daughter just turned 3 years old yesterday. My oldest daughter is 4.5. But it's loud when they're here. So okay, so what were we doing? Heat Wave is super effective on both. This is my first time terrestrializing a Pokemon. Stella Terrestrializite. Stella Terrestrial. Okay, let me look at this. So, Terra Blast shows up as regularly effective. Let's do this. Let's see if we can OHKO with our Stella power-up. Let's see if we can OHKO Granbull. And take Whimsicott down to 1 HP in the same turn. Let's see if what that does. Because if I can OHKO Granbull, then maybe keep Whimsicott on the field, take out Primarina, take out Slowbro. The main thing is to make sure that Excadrill is the last thing on her team by itself, because we can't take on Excadrill with anybody else. We did not OHKO Granbull. I was really hoping we could knock out Granbull just then. Because now we can use Heat Wave again, but it won't be as strong. It won't be Stab. If I use Heat Wave, if I use Air Cutter and then Heat Wave again, will Heat Wave be Stab so long as it's not? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to try to Thunder Punch Granbull. And then I want to see if, after I Thunder Punch Granbull, if Heat Wave then gets its stab back. I think it does. I need Earthquake. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. If we can't take out Lacey in this game, I'm going to go to the Asado Desert and get Earthquake. Because I think I may be able to Earthquake her team to death. Oh no! Oh, Terra Stab only works once per Terra Stab, Stellar Stab only works once per move per battle. Crap. So can we then? Oh, and I just wasted. Okay. I think I know how to win this battle now. Let's go ahead and I genuinely think I know how to end this battle. I think I know how to win this battle. So what I'm going to do, we're going to try one more fight because I just figured I didn't know fully how the Stellar Crown works, but now I do. So what we're going to do, that's fine. I was expecting that. What we're going to do is we're going to knock out Granbull. Then we're going to Terrastalize Thunder Punch on Primarina. That should knock out Primarina very first, like one-hit KO. That should OHKO Primarina. I think I also want to put I want to put something on Excadrill. You know what? No. we're going to put Focus Sash on Atsuko. Because if we can get down to Excadrill being the last Pokemon on her team, with Focus Sash, we won't be able to get O-Code by high horsepower, which is what we got O-Code by last time. So here's what we're going to do. One more run. We're going to wait to Terrastalize. We're going to wait to Terrastalize. We're going to knock out Granbull, then Terrastalize, then knock out Primarina using Thunder Punch with a stellar power up. So that's what we're going to try to do. And you know what? Actually, high horsepower is not going to hit Charizard as long as its flying type is still intact, which I think that's how Stellar Crown works defensively. So one more, and if we don't get through it, then we will go back to the drawing board and try again. Sound good? One more run through. One more run through against Lacey, and we'll see. Because we've gotten all the way to Excadrill once before with the Steel Terra Crown. Problem is, it takes so long to get through Primarina if we're just trying to eat the Hyper Voice over and over again. She does it 10 times. It just takes so long to get through all those Hyper Voices. So we're going to try this. We're going to try to offensively knock out Primarina. We're going to do Splash on... I should Terrastalize Magikarp. That would be funny. And a bonus is that Thunder Punch is a physical move, not a special move. Oh, I'm so tired. So we're gonna knock out Granbull. I don't know which move got a critical hit. Why Granbull attacked Magikarp and not Charizard, I don't know. You know what? Let's see if we can knock out both of these guys now that we got them lead. So, I know that Slowbro doesn't have anything that can one-hit KO Charizard. Primarina does. Oh, you know what? But we also have the let's Stellar Terrastalize Thunder Punch on Primarina. See what that does. Because we should get 1.5 times attack. So instead of base 75, it should be base like 130. That math is right? No, 150. No. 130. It doesn't matter. Let's see if we can OHKO Primarina right here. If we can't, oh my god. Alright, I'm done. We're not going to be able to get past Primarina and Slowbro at the same time. There's just no way. Because he's going to use Side Shell Arm or something, and we're going to be dead. Psychic. There we go. Alright, that's it. I'm not gonna go through this. I'm not gonna go through Lacey anymore. It's been, golly, it's been 3 hours. So, let me get one more try. Let me get one more try because now we know that we can't OHKO Primarina. So, we get one more try. We're going to not knock out Whimsicott. Everything okay? Why? Oh no.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm almost done. We're going to try it one more time. Now we know we cannot have Primarina and Slowbro on the field at the same time. We already knew that, but I think I'm going to have to come at this with Earthquake and with Poison Terra Crown. which sucks because that means I just wasted my 50 stellar Terra shards. But I don't know how to fully use stellar Terra crown anyway. So it's not a big loss because I don't know what I'm doing anyway. Clearly. But we're gonna try one more. We're gonna try to keep Whimsicott on the field. The only thing I hate about keeping Whimsicott on the field, it's a very weak attack, which is good for us. But the problem is every time it uses Moonblast, it has a 10% chance of lowering our special attack. And if those of you who know Charizard is a special attacker. All right, so I want to save Terra Blast for Slowbro because nothing is super effective on Slowbro. So I'm thinking a 1.5 times stab on Terra Blast will knock out Slowbro. So let's do Heat Wave. Okay, Air Cutter. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, let's do Heat Wave. Let's do Heat Wave. That will. I can't remember if that knocks out. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Now shoot! Now I have to go after Granbull directly. That was a super unlucky miss on Granbull. I was hoping that was going to knock out Granbull so I could get that done in one turn. But move inflicts damage using the attack or special attack. Oh, I didn't know it did attack and special attack. I don't know what I thought. We're going to go ahead and we don't want to use Heat Wave again. We don't want to knock out Whimsicott. And of course, we don't have enough firepower to OHKO. God, this sucks because now I don't have enough firepower to knock out Granbull without using Heat Wave or Air Cutter. But both of those are also going to knock out Whimsicott, and we can't knock out Whimsicott. So we're going to Terra Blast Granbull and see what that does. Oh wow, okay, so Terra Blast does more damage even without Terastallization. Oh, so we're going to try to withstand one more hit. I'm going to go ahead and use a potion after this. Yeah, I'm going to use a potion after this. Because, yep, I don't want to run the risk of getting knocked out. If I try to knock out both of them now, which I can, then I'm going to have Primarina and Slowbro in front of me, and I can't take them both out by myself. Or I have to fight them one at a time. Maybe trying to solo this Elite Four wasn't a good idea. Maybe. I am not a competitive player. Oh my god. I am not a competitive player. I have been playing Pokemon since 97, since whatever, like the first year that Red and Blue came to the States. Like, my brother got a copy of Red and I got a copy of Blue. I've been playing Red and Blue, or I've been playing Pokemon since I was like 7. But I have never attempted to solo a double battle before. With the exception of in the Academy Ace tournament, not the Academy Ace tournament, but in the whatever it's called, maybe it's Academy Ace tournament, you can do a doubles with a partner, and I wanted to do a double with each NPC. So I did doubles with like Leon and Hop and all them. And I did it with what was his name? The fairy, the kid that ended up taking over the fairy gym. I did a double battle with him, and because I didn't like him, I knocked out his team first. I knocked out my partner's team first, What were we gonna do to Primarina? I don't wanna. What are we thinking? I'm thinking we're gonna have to try to eat 10 hyper voices. I think we're gonna have to try to eat 10 hyper voices again, which sucks. But anyway, so during that, I was able to basically do a solo. I was able to do a solo 2-on-1 battle, but I didn't just have Charizard, so that's what I was getting at with that. She used, so we're gonna keep track. That was one hyper voice. That was one hyper voice. What does it got? Use Moonblast. Moonblast doesn't do anything. Primarina is gonna use hyper voice again. It's gonna get us 2 hyper. All right, we're done. That was critical hit. We're done. All right, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and figure out a way that Atsuko can take on Lacey's team, because oh my God, it's been 3 hours. Took me an hour and a half to get past Crispin, and it's taken me an hour and a half to not be able to get past Lacey. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. I'm going to update the thumbnail because this thumbnail that I used was included Kieran, and so that's obviously a lie, since we didn't get to Kieran yet. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Thank you so much for everybody who is here, who did show up to watch. I'm gonna go back to a drawing board. Seb just joined back in. Seb, you missed an hour and a half of me struggling to get through Lacey. After saying multiple times that I thought she was going to be the easiest one to get through, I could not get through it. I may go. I'm going to try with Earthquake and a Poison Terror Crown, but I'm going to do that off screen. I'm going to try a bunch of different things, and probably this January 2nd, in 2 weeks. Probably January 2nd is when I'm going to try this again, because my kids will be home all this week, or not all this week, all next week, but I have to work the rest of this week. My kids will be home all week next week. Actually, you know what? Seb, you've got a point. Let's, so we don't walk away on a loss, let's try to take on Amaris real quick. Because if we could take on Amaris, that puts us as only needing to beat Lacey, Drayton, and then Kieran. So we're going to do one battle against Amaris with an Electric Terror Crown. If we can't get through Amaris, if we do not get through Amaris, then we're done. If we do get through Amaris, then I will do one battle against Drayton. But honestly, I don't see me beating Drayton today. So. Oh, shoot. Let's take it. So since Seb showed up and recommended, or he didn't recommend we fight at Amaris. He just asked how many members I've beaten so far, which my answer is Crispin. Crispin is the only Elite Four member I've been able to beat. So, I even put the Stellar Crown on Charizard, and that didn't do anything against Lacey. The Stellar Crown doesn't do jack squat defensively. It just helps you offensively, and it only works for 4 turns. So that sucks. So what we're gonna do real quick is, do I have a ghost move I can put on Atsuko? All right, I'm going to go take on Amaris. If we win, we'll try again straight, and if we lose, then we'll just be done for the day. So I need a fire move, a bug move. Do I have a bug move? I don't think I have any bug moves. I don't have any bug or ghost moves. Shoot. I do have an electric move, which is going to be my Terra Blast. We need a dragon move for her, I think. No, we don't need a dragon move, but I want a dragon move anyway because I feel more confident with dragon moves. Focus Blast. I need, you know what? Electric is going to help me take out Empoleon. So we're going to take out Skarmory, Dugtrio. You know what? We can take out her first 3. Oh. The bug move is going to be for Runariclus. All right, so we're going to try this. I don't have anything. Bulldoze will help with Metagross. Air Cutter will help with... Shoot. Yeah, let's do this. I don't think we're going to get past Mars today. I think I need Earthquake to get past Mars, but we're gonna go with what we have. We're gonna rock on like a hurricane and try to. All right, we're either gonna get past Mars right now, or we're going to fail miserably. If we get past Mars, I'm gonna have to end the stream anyway, even if we get past Mars, because I gotta go pick up my daughter soon. Well, my wife said she's going to pick up our daughter, but I have things to do before I can pick up our daughter. Before our daughter gets home, I have things I need to do. So I'm going to take Focus Sash off because I don't see Atsuko getting O-code by anything on Amaris's team. Famous last words. Instead, I'm just going to put leftovers or leftovers. I'm going to put leftovers on her. I'm going to put leftovers on her because my brain is just completely burned out trying to figure out what to do about Lacey. So we're going to go for broke here. See if we can get past her steel team, to which we already have a type advantage over just having Charizard. So you know what? Actually, I don't need to Terrastalize until I get all the way to Empoleon. So I may be able to take out her first 4 without Terrastalizing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more battle, and then we're gonna call it a day. I don't care who Kieran is. We're going to do one more battle, then we're going to call it a day. If we win, then we go out on a high note for today, pick it up again in 2 weeks. If we lose, go out on a low note and pick it up again in 2 weeks. Either way, my next live stream is going to be on January 2nd. Because Atsuko is going to solo this Elite Four one way or another. It may take me 6 months to do it, but we're going to do it. So, and I've got some more live streams set up in the future. I've actually got some challenge runs I think I want to do on live stream in the future. So, both of these guys are weak to fire. I don't want to Terrastalize yet. Because I don't think anybody except Dugtrio can harm Charizard with an electric crown. But Dugtrio can knock out Charizard. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dugtrio can knock out Charizard if Charizard Terrastalizes, because then it won't have the flying type anymore. So, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can knock out these two in the next turn. Skarmory's 30. Oh, and Dugtrio has a Focus Slash. Are you kidding me? All right. Somebody's going to attack Magikarp, so I'm not going to get hit twice in this turn. Earthquake is going, oh my, okay. Earthquake is going to miss Atsuko because it's flying type. I should put Air Balloon on Charizard. Then I could Terrastalize. And, oh, I'm wondering if I should keep Skarmory on the field. Because Skarmory was really didn't hit hard at all. Just screw it, you know what? We're gonna go for broke. We're just gonna knock them both out and be done. We're gonna knock, I need to shake. We're gonna knock out both of them, and she's gonna throw out Scizor and Reuniclus. Let's see what Scizor can be knocked out using Heat Wave. Or even Aerial Ace, I think, if that's what I have. Reuniclus, I don't know how to knock out Reuniclus. But let's focus on knocking out Scizor because hang on. Shoot. I'm going to have to Terrastalize now. Because Empoleon will absolutely oak. Oh, you know what? I don't need Thunder Punch. I should not have given myself the Electric Terra Crown. Let's try Bulldoze, see what that does. Reuniclus uses Protect. Of course it does. I think, yeah. Did I not Terrastalize just then? Am I so tired that I forgot to Terrastalize? Oh. I am so tired that I completely... I swear I hit the button. I swear that I hit the button. I saw it light up. I must have hit it again without thinking it like by accident. I'm going to do this one more time because that... I'm going to do this one more time. Because... I'm going to do this one more time because had I know that I hit the button to Terrastalize. Had I kept that active, and the Charizard wouldn't have gotten knocked out. So we're going to try it one more time. Because I would hate to do a 3-hour live stream only to beat one of the Elite Four. I mean, a 3-hour live stream to beat 2 members of the Elite Four, that's pretty embarrassing too. So, we're going to try it one more time. Only imagine how much I'm going to struggle with my Snorlax. So, I'm struggling because I'm using just Charizard. And Charizard is not a competitive Pokemon. As a matter of fact, I think I saw in a video that Charizard has never been on a winning VGCT. There's a reason for that. Charizard's not a competitive Pokemon. What did I use before? Heat Wave? Yep. Charizard's not a competitive Pokemon. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. Did you? Oh my god. I almost Terrastalized my Magikarp. I almost Terrastalized my Magikarp, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, so the reason I'm struggling is because I'm using... No. Charizard's hidden... We've already looked at Charizard's hidden ability. It is Photosynthesis. No. It's... I can't remember what it is, but it's the one that boosts his firepower whenever the sun is bright, but it also uses HP for each attack or something like that. It's not good. It's not good for what I'm using, and even if it was, I clearly don't know how to use it. So we're gonna knock out both of you guys again, and then we're gonna Terrastalize before fighting Empoleon because I don't know why I did that a second ago. And then whether we beat Amaris or not, this is gonna be the last match because I've got I thought it was gonna take me an hour to get through all 5 of these matches. I did not expect to be sitting here 3 hours later, and I've got a ton of other stuff I have to do today. I've got to work on this weekend's video. I've got a review of a full review of Terrastalize. I've got a full review of... Oh, that's what happened. I've got a full review of Indigo disc that I've recorded and I'm editing it for this weekend. I got to get to that. I've got to do laundry. I've got to do dishes. My daughter will be home in a little while. There's a bunch of stuff we got to do. So, regardless of what happens, this will be the last match of the day, and then we will pick it up again in 2 weeks on the 2nd, unless I will let you guys know the Monday before. Oh my God, Empoleon. How does Hydro Pump do half damage on an electric type Pokemon? That's ridiculous. But Hydro Pump only has 5 PP, so we can eat 4 more of those without a problem. I don't think Reuniclus has anything that's going to knock us out. How in the world is Empoleon doing that much damage per Hydro Pump? I'm going to have to Terrestrialize water type or something. This is ridiculous. Alright. So 3 more. It's stabbed. Oh yeah, I guess Hydro Pump is stabbed. I wanted to terrestrialize electric type specifically because of Empoleon. Alright, so we know that watch this be a critical hit. Alright, so we have tanked 3 Hydro Pumps. So we'll tank 2 more. Then we will try to knock out Empoleon. Because I don't think Reuniclus has anything that can knock us out. I don't think I know Scizor is going to be an OHKO. Because I don't know, that Orca Berry probably will keep it from getting knocked out in 1 hit. I don't know. Let's see. That was 4 Hydro Pumps. So we got 1 more Hydro Pump to eat. Then we'll see. We got 1 more Hydro Pump to eat, and then we'll try to knock out Empoleon. I don't know. Without Hydro Pump, Empoleon. Oh, Empoleon also has Grass Knot. So without Hydro Pump, Empoleon is still threatening. So sweet. Okay. So let's try to stab OHKO Empoleon. Well, not OHKO. You know what I mean. Let's try to stab KO Empoleon from here. And I just realized that with the Electric Terra Crown, okay. Oh, Grass Knot doesn't hurt that much. Okay. I just realized that with the Electric Terra Crown, I didn't need Thunder Punch. That's a move I could have given something else to. But Heat Wave takes out most of her team. So Heat Wave and Terra Blast are the 2 main things. So Thunder Punch, it doesn't. I don't think it matters that Thunder Punch. I don't think it matters that Thunder Punch is wasting a slot. Let's see if we can OHKO Scizor here. I don't think we can because he has a Berry. I think Berry's going to weaken the Fire move. But yep, the Berry weakened the Fire move. But I don't think he's. Oh, look at that. We OHKO'd. I wish I didn't do that because now I have Metagross and Reuniclus at the same time. I don't think that was a good idea. I mean, one less Pokemon on the field is great, but I'm afraid now that Metagross and Reuniclus are going to team up to knock out Charizard. And I don't have the HP. I don't have the HP to risk not knocking out Metagross. Let's see what Metagross' strongest attack does, because we know what Reuniclus can do. It's going to Terra Steel, so it's going to be weak to Heat Wave. I almost wish that Reuniclus had terrestrialized, because then it would have made it weak to Heat Wave. Because Metagross is already weak to Heat Wave, even before terrestrialization. So let's do this. Let's see what Zen Headbutt does. Okay, so I don't know if I want to risk. Shoot. I don't know if I want to risk not OHKOing Metagross. Because if I don't knock him out, if I don't knock out Metagross in one hit, then Metagross and Reuniclus are going to knock me out. So we're going to have to eat 9 more Zen Headbutts. I think it's 9. Oh, we get 15 of them. Jesus. Or you know what? I'm tired. We're gonna go for broke. Okay. Yep. So base 60. All right. We're gonna go for broke. We're either going to knock out Metagross with this attack, or actually, you know what? Because Reuniclus didn't attack, so we might can knock out Metagross in this next attack. Not this attack. Even if we don't do it with this attack, we might do it with the next attack. That's the game. So, Metagross is knocked out. Reuniclus is the last man standing on her team. And I knocked out Scizor. So, yeah, it's just Atsuko and Reuniclus. So, there is no reason I shouldn't be able to knock out Reuniclus. So, we're going to end this one on a high note. You guys, we're going to end it. We're going to Terra Blast Reuniclus. Probably won't knock her out this turn, but next turn for sure. We're going to knock out Reuniclus. We have defeated Crispin and Amaris solo using only Atsuko. So, we're going to take out Reuniclus here. Come back in 2 weeks. And we will... I was really hoping to get all 4 of them done, all 5 done, because I was going to post this. I was going to edit this and post it as a video the 1st of January. But I'll take what I can get. So come back in 2 weeks. We're going to take on Drayton, Lacey, and Kieran in 2 weeks. Because Reuniclus is done. So in 3 hours, 3.5 hours, we have taken on 2 of the Blueberry Elite Four. It only took us... I said at the start that I didn't want this to be a 7-hour live stream. It would have been a 7-hour live stream if I kept trying to take on Lacey. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. We know that we can get to Lacey's last Pokemon. We know that we can get all the way to Excadrill. We know that we can get all the way to Excadrill. So we know that we can get down to Lacey's last Pokemon. The trick is just like what I was trying to do with Metagross, I need Excadrill to be her last Pokemon. Like, I need Excadrill to be the only Pokemon on screen, because I can take on Crispin's ace, Blaziken, one-on-one. I can take on Amara's ace, Metagross, one-on-one. I can take on Archaludon, one-on-one. That's Drayton's ace. I can take on Excadrill, one-on-one. And I can take on Kieran's ace, one-on-one. I can take on all their aces, one-on-one, but I cannot take them on 2-on-1. So, we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to figure out how we're going to defeat Lacey. Come back in 2 weeks on January 2nd, and we're going to wrap this up, because I'm not going to be able to do this next week, because, like I said before, my daughters will be home from school, and I'm not going to make my wife sit out there with the kids while I'm in here playing Pokemon. So come back in 2 weeks when my kids are back in school on the 2nd, and we will defeat Lacey, Drayton, and Kieran using only Atsuko in 2 weeks. For those of you who are interested in seeing the first Atsuko video, the one where I took on all the other Elite Fours, I'm going to drop that in the description below in just a few minutes. But thank you everybody who hung out with me for these last 3 hours. Those of you who came and left, or came and went and came back, thank you. Those of you who came and left and weren't able to come back, thank you still. If you guys have any tips on how you think I can take on Lacey in 2 weeks using just Atsuko, put it in the comments below. I've thought about just giving Magikarp its own focus band just to divert one more attack from Charizard, but I feel like that's dishonest. I feel like giving any items to Magikarp ruins the point of the solo run. Because Magikarp is only there because it has to be, because I need a partner. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. We didn't get through all 5 of them today, but we got through 2 of them. So that's not nothing. We know that we got this far. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will see you this Saturday when I do my full review of Indigo Disc. Spoiler alert, it's not the reviews aren't great. I'm not thrilled about Indigo Disc.